Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the cast that gives you a blast in your ass. Your co-host, Jose. For today. And I'm Bobby, as always. And we regret this already. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to play with that. See what lands. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I thought you were just going to go off the original one.
No.
And then be like, well.
No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to go off the original. I'm going to have to probably change it.
Just like so it could be for everybody. Like for whoever's here.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like not generic, but like something like that.
Exactly. With nobody's like, oh, we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Like not exact names and shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, this is what's going on, you know.
Welcome to the podcast.
This is what here we are, motherfucker. This is the beginning part here. You know? This is the beginning of the show. I don't know. I put no thought into it before I pressed that button.
I was like, when is he gonna start?
I use zero thought. No.
Hey, but I don't know if you saw it. I sent you an email last time.
I did.
Yeah.
I did not open it.
No. It was
I saw. I know exactly what it was.
Yeah.
But I did not open it.
Aw, you suck.
Because of this very notion, the idea.
Oh, so
you know what I mean? It's
like,
yeah, that's cool, but
it's pointless.
Yeah, it's fucking pointless. Scrap it. Let's figure out something else. You know.
I already have it.
Yeah.
No, I don't have it. It sounded good. It sounded good.
I liked it though. It was. Also, I don't want it. I don't know, man. I like the music.
Yeah.
I like the music.
That's a good intro.
It's probably one of my favorite parts about it. But one thing I didn't like about it was the radio-y-ness to my voice. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I mean, I do like it, but at the same time, it's like...
but it's good, though. It's
professional, right?
Yeah, not professional, but it's like an intro. You know what I mean? It's like
it sounds appropriate.
It's like, all right, this is what's happening today. Well, it's just the intro of the fucking the beginning.
Yeah, I just got to figure it out. We'll do that.
Off.
Figure it out off.
Yeah, off it. But anyways.
Yeah, man. So I got a lot of stuff to talk about today.
All right. Well, first, the other two guys are not here.
Oh, yeah, they're not here.
So they're not here. I'm usually in the background, never been seen, just chilling on the laptop.
Jose's debut on the loud mic.
I'm the one that they yell at.
His
like,
mic's
pull it up.
His mic's usually a lot lower than it is today. So today he's all a few decibels higher.
There's regular voice.
Yeah. I'm
gonna come.
He came. He's here. He's now.
Yo. The other guys will come later.
No.
That usually happens.
That might not happen. I don't think they're gonna come.
In other situations that happens.
This is your unicorn zone. These things don't exist.
Yeah, Jason might stop by. Dave might stop by. We'll see. You know, if they come by, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
This time we'll do the full fucking intro.
You should have to be changed. Yeah, you have different intros for different days.
Honestly, I forgot it. When we started the music, I was ready to do it, but I forgot it. So
I had thought you were gonna cut it up. Remember, like the way.
I swear to God, didn't even cross my mind. Like I said, I just fucking pressed the button.
I was waiting for it to come out. I was like, oh, he probably cut it up, and then he doesn't have to say nothing. And then nope.
No.
I was like, all right.
No, we're fucking free balling this one.
Fuck it.
So last week we didn't do anything. I was pretty sad. I lost my job.
Shit happens out here.
It does.
In the United States.
It does. It happens in the United States. It's happening all over the United States. That brings me to my first topic. The unemployment rise in America. It is a huge topic that it's actually near and dear to my own heart. I
think the unemployment rate went up because nobody wants to work for somebody, and because there's too many people that need a job. There's a shitload of people, not enough jobs, and then the jobs that are out there, people don't want them. You know what I mean?
Well, it's a weird swing actually. So here's what I looked up. there are 7.4 million people without jobs. 7.4 million Americans without jobs. And in America right now, there's only 7.2 million jobs available.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's the huge upset, is that there's more people looking for jobs than there are jobs to be had. And that's the alarming kind of statistic. The unemployment rate in the national average is 4.3, which I don't really know what that. I guess 4.3 of
Percentage
America,
or
4.3 of all of America. I don't understand what that means. I guess that's what that number is saying. 4.3 of all of America, of the workforce of America, is unemployed. You know, so there's that, and then there's I asked the Jujul what jobs were getting hit the most, which jobs are the most unemployed right now, who's filing for unemployment, you know, what trade is getting hit the hardest. It turns out building inspectors, electricians, and plumbers are at a 7.2% unemployment rate.
Oh, and that's because all of the houses that are not being built and shit.
That are not being built?
Yeah, because I know whenever it was after COVID, like that all the housing thing was down. There's like there's no houses being built, and if there are houses being built, were ones that are already in in that process already. You know what I mean? They already had the loans. They already had like everything laid out, and then after that, there's no more houses. Because I remember when I was in construction, we would only work in like 3 days out of the week, 3-4 days, and then the rest was just like, oh, we don't have no work.
This is during COVID?
After COVID.
After.
Well, yeah, it was like the
spillover.
Yeah. After, when everybody was at like going to work and everything, and because after that everything just dropped. What is it, like the economy or whatever?
Yeah.
Nobody was working. Nobody was getting loans. Even the loans, they weren't giving them out. It was too risky to give people money.
Yeah.
That you didn't know they're gonna pay back.
Yeah, I remember the market had crashed pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, there was a lot of. I remember that because I was thinking about investing at that time, because it was a good time to invest.
Oh yeah.
Because the rate, everything had come down to like an affordable price where you can buy a nice whole share of something. And I remember I had a little sliver of something, you know, that I thought I should hold on to, which of course I didn't. But yeah, that's unfortunate, you know. So I also jujuled which jobs are the safest right now, and those jobs are going to management, business, and financial jobs. So anything involving those kinds of positions, like managers and businesses, I guess, you know, financial stuff, numbers, those jobs are doing fine. Of course, medical fields, that never really suffers too much either.
They always need all the help they can get.
Yeah, but they say that when I asked Jujul this, the AI that came up on the Jujul platform, it said, you know, the leading cause of this is, you know, because of, I guess, the economic swings. You know, it's all cyclical, and they even ended up blaming it on migration because, you know, the immigrants aren't building. The immigrants, they somehow blame the immigrants for this issue. It's pretty funny the way AI worded it. I don't really want to pull it up because the Jujul AI is so biased. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I didn't realize that until I was looking this stuff up.
But that was always a problem that they said is that the immigrants are taking all the jobs because they're getting paid less and they don't want to pay the people from here more. So they're ending up you know, getting everybody that's coming from Mexico or wherever they're coming from. But over here, since we're in Texas, so they're all coming from Mexico.
Yeah, but the thing I don't understand about that, if immigrants are to blame for why we have a high unemployment, right now we don't have immigrants, so we should have a low unemployment. There should be more jobs available. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's less people coming in, so that means there should be more jobs available because well, now they're not taking our jobs. You know what I mean? So I don't understand how Jujel made that connection, or how the hell anybody could. We don't have immigrants coming in, so therefore the unemployment rate skyrockets. Like, what are you talking about? That makes zero sense. If anything, they only have licensed plumbers to lean on. You know what I mean? They could only get these professionals. But I take it as a mark of what the economy looks like right now. I don't think people are willing to spend the money to do the basic repairs on their homes, like electrical and plumbing and stuff like that. Because that's, like I said, it's building inspectors, electrical, and plumbing. Those are the top most unemployed dudes at a 7.2%, almost double the national average.
Well, and then too, that's like considered like a little bit like hard labor, and a lot of people don't want to do that no more. They just want to get on like YouTube, make some videos, get on TikTok.
Boop, boop.
Get on TikTok. They want that easy money.
Yeah.
But that's what I've noticed too. Everybody, or not, they don't want to work for somebody. Everyone's gonna want to try to do their own business. They're gonna try to do like be self-employed.
Yeah.
And then that's why there's a shitload of unemployment, because a lot of people don't even claim that money. They don't claim it because they're just like doing things on the side. So if you're getting paid cash, or I think now Cash App, if you do like a certain amount of money, then they go and report it.
Yeah.
But usually that's why I think maybe the unemployment rate is down, because up, because like they just don't want to put in that hard work, and they're trying to do something on themselves. Like
it's people in my generation, probably our generation, right? The millennials. You're a part of it too.
Well, what do you mean, like that we're trying to be self-employed, or what do you mean? Or, yeah. It's like us. It's like the beginning, and then like there's still like we're the beginning of like trying to be self-employed, but now everyone, since like YouTube and everything, all these different platforms, everybody's learning like, hey, I could do this and that. All the younger people, everybody else that comes behind us, they're all like, why am I gonna go work for somebody when I could just make some TikTok videos and then make like $2,000 or $3,000 a month, or like, and then get like be an influencer or stuff, and
it's
like
working.
Yeah, it is. That's why they didn't want to. Well, when they were gonna ban TikTok, they brought it back. They ended up doing some things in the shadows. They did some things in the shadows that made TikTok come back.
Some back room deals.
But
I remember there was an issue as far as the app being used for Chinese espionage, and if that's a possibility, if they can, gather information on American citizens and our children, that can be used against us in some sort of way.
Yeah, they're just taking all the information. Imagine, because now every app would be like, oh, can we use your location? Can we use your location?
Yep.
And then once you agree to something, they're getting your location, they're getting your email, they get your picture off that.
And you can't not agree to it. If you want to use the app, you can't use that app unless you agree.
Yeah.
It's like, well, can I pick and choose what you know what I mean? Like,
there's some apps that you could pick and choose and it'll let it go through. But other apps, they'll be like, oh, we have to use this. Like all of them, like they'll be like, oh, can we use your contacts? Can we use your microphone and stuff? I'm all like, nope, man, no. Not today.
Not today, China.
And then there's some apps that you have to let them use your microphone, because if you're going to be using, like, say, a messenger where you get to call somebody on there.
Yeah, gay porn.
Yeah, sometimes, that's mostly just video, though.
I
ain't got to talk to nobody on that.
You're not doing it right.
Oh, I guess. I'm used to having everything quiet.
Silence.
Silence.
The shame of it all. Oh, that's hilarious. That actually comes to my next topic, which is population growth. Okay, so population growth in America has come to an all-time low in quite some time. We're looking at since 2024, we had a 0.98% population growth. Right now, we're at a 0.52% population growth. What does that mean? Well, for for us to sustain numbers, like for us to keep growing as a nation, for us to even be replaceable, we have to have as much kids that will replace, ourselves, our spouse, and then you know what I mean. So that's an average of 2.1. If we can maintain an average of 2.1 births, like on average, then that's a steady incline, which is at like a 50%. So point 0.5%, not 50, but so if we dip below the 2.1, we start getting into the 1.9s, 1.8s, 1.7s, then we're there's more people dying than we have replacing them.
Yeah.
And that's where it gets dangerous. That's when we get dips in our population.
But I think that's happening because all the young people, they are being like, fuck that, I ain't having kids.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's exactly
it's a
what's
lot
happening.
it's a lot of young people, like they'll be already like going to their 30s too. Like some people, and then they don't have kids. And
Yeah.
usually back then it's like once you're like 21, you already have like at least one kid, you know what I mean?
Back then it wasn't even a question of choice. It was just like, oh fuck, my old lady's pregnant. You know what I mean? It's like, well, now we're doing it. You know what I mean? But it seems like kids aren't doing it anymore. Kids aren't like sex is happening less often.
Nah, they're probably having it, but now they're using protection and shit.
No. I think, well, yeah, that's a
Or,
good point too.
You know what other protection they're probably using? That Plan B protection.
Birth control.
No, Plan B.
Yeah, I know.
Not birth
And
control.
birth
Oh yeah,
control.
birth control.
Like
Like
that's another topic in itself.
the shit that girls do.
Yeah.
What do you call it? They
the
put that shit
hormones.
in their arm or whatever the fuck it is.
There's that. There's in
The shit that they put in their vagina.
in their vagina for sure. Their vagina. And then there's the pills, and then there's other devices. There's a dozen of these different hormone imbalancing devices of which we do not know the long-term repercussions of. You know what I mean? Like these kids could be taking these various experimental birth control drugs, and that can be affecting their reproductive system later on down the line.
Yeah, but kids don't care. They just don't want to have kids.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I
our
mean?
doctors should care. That's the thing, is like we should be doing better medicine.
But the thing that they don't care is because they're just selling the product, and then if they're selling the product, they're making money off of that. You understand? Like a new thing's gonna come out. There's just like I think there's like a salesperson or something that goes to every clinic or every head like doctor, whoever's in charge, and then they start trying to like give them a pitch like, hey, there's a new thing going by, and then that's how they start doing their shit.
So it does seem to be the case that the educated and the rich are the people who are more on the side of population control. You know what I mean? Like whenever you see those spooky movies about those villains who are fucking trying to kill off the world or trying to restore the balance of nature because there's too many humans on the fucking, just like the Club of Rome, they had the notion that humans are a cancer on the planet and should be, wiped out, or reduced severely. And that shit is not, it's not a healthy notion for one, for us to continue into the future, for two, to even seriously consider, like that's also the movement of the whole left right now. It's like the humans are what's wrong with the earth. It's like, dude, like, are you seriously saying that human life is what's wrong with the earth?
It's just you gotta. It's like over there in like Asia and stuff. The way they bring up their kids. The way they bring up their kids is like the way that we have to bring up our kids, and then over here is like a free for all. Like, hey, you just go to school, do whatever the fuck you want, and then they don't have no manners. They don't respect. They don't do nothing. And then, but the main thing about that population thing, I think that they want us to have more kids, because if we go to war or some shit later on, they ain't gonna have an army. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's why they want you to have more and more kids, or not. I even seen where they'll be like, oh, next income tax season, they're gonna give more money for people who have kids, right? Then why are they doing that? I think they're trying to make people like have more, so maybe the rich people too, that they'll have employees, you know?
Yeah.
Because why would it else would it matter like if you're not having kids?
Well, this administration is very for the nuclear family. They're for, the Trump is a red-blooded American. He reminds me of a time or an ideal of America where you washed your car in the driveway and your kids played in the front yard playing hula hoop and riding the bikes and going around with their friends, and a better part of American history. You know what I mean? Like almost Rockwellian. The artist, the Rockwell painting and stuff like that. Like picture that piece of Americana. That's what I think Trump kind of aims for. So like a big family, hardworking Americans and capitalism, pretty much. You know what I mean? The success of the American dream. That's what I think. That's what I think Trump represents, and that's what I think this administration represents. So they're for large families this time, but I'm talking about like big conglomerate, highly educated, super influential and rich people. These well-educated scholars, these intellectuals that preach the idea that humans are a cancer on the earth, and that we are responsible for the death of Gaia. Like we're destroying Mother Nature, and we need to be put in our place for that. You know what I mean? Like that's why the whole climate change scare is going on, when it's like, all right, guys, like, to be quite honest, none of us can truly understand the science of why the earth cools and warms. It's been happening for fucking thousands of years. Like none of us are that smart. We don't even know the inner workings of our sea. We don't know. We haven't even mapped it out. You know what I mean? So we're making this bold claim to say like, oh yeah, the earth is warming because humans ... You know what I mean?
Well, it's because the ozone isn't the ozone layer.
That's what you're supposed to be told. Yeah, the ozone layer it's capturing more CO2 gases, which is
breaking it down or some shit.
Well, it's holding the heat of the sun. It doesn't get to expel that heat naturally like it normally would, but because of the CO2 greenhouse gases, they trap the heat inside the atmosphere. That's the notion of global warming. The more pollution, the more greenhouse gases gets trapped in the ozone, the more the sun radiates and all that. Okay?
Yeah, but even though it's all like the big companies and shit, like who else has who else could how you say it,
make a difference?
Yeah, it's just,
yeah,
it's
except
just
for
the
those. Yeah,
it's the big companies, because
the rubber plant, the tire plants, and
all the car manufacturers. You know what I mean? Like all
paint
this
industries,
all this stuff, and then too, like the rich people, they all got stocks into that shit. So why are you gonna? If you're saying it's the people doing the bad thing, it's like yourself. You're just talking about yourself, because if not, you just put more regulations on the. It's kind of like what they've been doing, but they could just be like, all right, you're just gonna go electric, or all right, we're gonna help out with like transportation or something, or the transportation is gonna be like, you can only do this,
Yeah.
Because if the way you're saying it, where they're saying like it's every person like coming up, like they ain't really. What are you doing? You're just driving a car, like polluting the air, probably.
Yeah, but you got to go electric, brother. And if you don't get behind that notion, if they don't implant that seed into your head, then you wouldn't be so furious to take to the streets about it, and protest and say, coal is bad, and like stand in the middle of the road like those dumbasses do, and protest the fucking streets. It's like they're causing more greenhouse gases because idling is worse for, yeah, I'm sure idling is worse. Yeah. Especially with the big ass diesel truck. I mean, get out of here. You want to idle that some bitch.
Dude, talking about that, I saw some video. They're all just on the highway. All those people just lined up, sitting there or whatever. I'm like, dude, imagine you're stuck on the highway. Like, you're just like, what the fuck is holding up the traffic? And then there's some people just there. Hell nah. Like, there has to be some way, like, just, hey, get them out the way. Why you gonna stop traffic on the highway? The 18-wheelers are trying to go do their drops. Fucking people are trying to go home. Like it's just.
Well, it's against the law.
Well, yeah, you're not even supposed to be on the highway.
It's way against the law. You can make a civilian arrest. You could take them, you could throw them in the back of your truck and say, hey, you know what?
Yeah, but can't they just switch it up and be like, oh, that's kidnapping?
Well, in my opinion, that's a civilian arrest. You know what I mean? So
Have you even seen a civilian arrest?
They don't happen enough. That's right.
Yeah, but like imagine I'm like, hey, you did this. You come, you switch lanes. You switch lanes without a blinker. Civilian arrest.
That's vigilanteism, dude. That will not be acceptable.
Or like anything, like, hey, I saw you fucking brandish. What is it called whenever they show a gun or whatever?
Yeah, brandish a weapon or something like that.
Hey, I'm gonna get you. Hey, pull over. Pull over real quick.
I don't know if that's the kind of person you want to pull over. But back to the population control thing. So you use the point that they need population to fight wars.
Yeah, because over there in I think Asia, I don't know where it is, but
China.
they're saying their population is going down.
Oh yeah, in Japan they have a negative population growth, so they're already below. You know, they're at like a 1.7, so they're not replacing their population quick enough, and that's why I think in China they started considering, they're making these maternity robots. These robots that fucking have babies.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, look it up. It's the craziest fucking thing ever.
Like they're like those are the surrogates or what?
Dude,
like,
for
what do
some
you mean,
reason
like-
they got this robot. It looks like a girl and everything, but it can have it holds a fucking like a surrogate.
Yeah.
It holds a baby. It gestates inside this artificial womb, and it's got a fucking nutrients tube.
So, but is it like just random people, or is it?
It's
like
for
a couple?
in vitro fertilization, I'm sure.
So, but it's just like like kind of like when you go get help when you can't have kids.
Yeah. Yeah, in vitro
they-
fertilization where they have to help. Again, that goes back to the population decrease and how I think that the hormones and the chemicals and the shit we're putting in our body, it's making us less able to have babies naturally. You know, plasticides, these are all very, very alarming and dangerous things that we're now learning. And I don't know, maybe too late in some cultures like Japan, Russia, Ukraine.
But over there they have like cleaner food. Like everywhere else, like the United States is like the worst place where they add shit to it.
But okay, so in Japan, the problem they have there and in China, I believe, was they aborted a lot of their girls.
Oh, because they can only have what, like 2 kids?
One kid.
One kid?
And then if you get past the one kid, then you pay a tax or some shit because they had too much people in China.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure when we were a kid, that's what was going on. But I don't think that's the case anymore.
No, I think because I was looking at something on YouTube and then they were saying that they're trying to get foreigners to move over there.
Yep.
Because they're trying to populate their like, oh, here, have our girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're trying to get their population up.
Yeah. It's a damn shame they don't just take all the girls that the Muslim countries don't want. You know what I mean? Because they got a problem. You know.
Like over there in India and shit. They got like a shitload of people, right?
India's got, I think, 1.7 billion, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. But I don't think they have any problem with girls or boys. They love kids. I think they have big families. India. I always see Indian families walking around. There's always a big happy family.
Oh yeah.
You know, which is
chilling.
awesome. That's what we need. We need Indian people to come here.
They are.
That's true.
There's like
No, but feather, not dot.
that one. That's a good one. Right? You're talking about like Native Americans.
no.
Native Americans. Those kind
But so with the population needing people to fight in wars, so now we got robots for that too, man. They got robots and AI and drones and shit like that. Like we're fighting wars now from a less dangerous perspective, from a less dangerous position, you know.
No, but they're still out there. The only thing the robots are doing are either scouting or they use them to scout, and then they'd go and drop like a bomb on them.
Yeah, but we're gonna get better robots. You saw those Chinese fucking boxing
Oh,
robots.
yeah,
We
yeah.
fucking, you know what I
They're
mean?
just walking around.
Dude, just start fucking coming around over here, all Street Fighter style. They got the same motherfucking hop. Get out of here, dude. I'm running.
That was tight. Imagine you try to fucking knock one of those robots out.
Dude,
Yeah,
how? How? You're a
bet.
fleshy fucking meat
And then
bag.
imagine how fast they could be. Yeah, they got like.
They turn it up to fucking 12.
They just start walking around doing the fucking roundhouse kicks and shit.
Yeah, just fucking on one foot, just fucking.
Oh, that's like Street Fighter.
Yeah, just like Street Fighter, dude.
That's fucking funny.
And then they shoot some fucking lightning, and there's your Kamehameha. Hadouken!
It's all fucking this electrical surge. And
Yeah,
shit.
fucking Hadouken!
It's like a taser.
Yeah, some fucking shit. I mean, we're there, dude. The future is nigh. I give it 15 more years.
15.
Thereabouts.
Like, yeah, probably like in the next like what, like 20 years.
I said 15.
15, 15, or what? Like
Ish years.
like 20 more years. Because right now, it's already been.
Bro, we got cars driving themselves.
But that was like 25 years from when, like 2000, right?
2000? Okay,
25.
2025 right now.
No,
We
no,
have cars
yeah.
driving themselves. You know, and that should have happened 25 years ago, to be quite honest. But, you know, whatever.
But imagine, well, how could it happen 25 years ago?
Dude, 25 years ago, we were already sending fucking rovers to Mars that could operate, and you know what I mean, that had some fucking capabilities to function.
Have you seen a rover on Mars?
I know it
Oh wait, no, that's the moon. My bad. My bad. I got the wrong one.
no, but what you're implying is, does the rover on Mars really exist?
Yes.
Okay, you got a point there. You know, who knows if the moon landing happened? Who knows? Who knows?
I saw the studio. I saw the studio. I saw the studio it was in.
Dude, that'd be the wildest shit ever.
You walk into a studio, right, and then it's all like all this shit, and then you see the picture on the side, and it's like the same old thing. I don't know. That's crazy. And then they said that there was a video of him walking out of the spaceship, or what was it? I don't even remember it.
I've seen quite a bit of footage on it.
And then they're all like, did they send in a crew beforehand to videotape it or what?
Well, yeah, that was a weird thing. Like, how did the camera get there or whatever? You
Right?
know what I mean? It's like, this doesn't make sense.
I don't know. And then, well, yeah, I guess they broadcasted it or something, right? Or no? With satellites or what? I guess that's how they have their communication.
1968, 69?
But imagine how many. Well, you have to have like a shitload of satellites, right? For it to like, because the rotation probably it has to like pick it up or not.
If it happened, like, let's say this is all happening within a couple of hours, then, you know, the movement of these celestial bodies is pretty slow.
Mm.
You know, they're moving fast relatively to our speed, but for their big ass body speed, you know, they're moving slow.
Mhm.
I'm sure one or two satellites, maybe, I don't know, maybe one radio connection. Maybe they just use a really good radio connection. I have one really long wire.
One big ass pole.
It's only like 200,000 fucking miles away.
Oh yeah, they said there was only like 2,000 miles to get into like the space or some shit, right? Something like that. Cause that's how
2,000 miles.
that's how that T-Mobile guy is going up there and giving people rides to space.
T-Mobile.
Yeah, it's the T-Mobile dude.
Oh, okay.
That white dude.
Bezos.
No, that's not T-Mobile. It's some other guy.
Who is it? Who's
that
the guy?
that Virgin dude.
The Virgin. Is he
It
a
wasn't
virgin?
T-Mobile. It was the
Does he
Virgin.
fuck.
Oh yeah, he probably does. He has a lot of money. Yeah, he has a lot of money.
And so not Bezos.
No. It's Virgin.
Virgin
Mobile.
Airlines.
Virgin Mobile.
Remember
Remember
that?
Virgin?
No.
Well, it's a dude. It's some white dude, and then they're doing like trips to space now, and then people are paying like fucking like $1 million. I don't know how much, 100,000 or some shit for just being in space for like probably like a couple minutes and then dropping back down.
It was that shit that those all those ladies did, and they were all like, "Oh yeah, we're a bunch of ladies on this astronaut trip." You remember that?
Oh yeah, they're saying it's the first the space.
That's what you're talking about, right? The blue, whatever the fuck.
Was that one it?
I don't know.
I remember hearing something
Well,
about
Seth's
that.
not here to look it up today.
Yeah. we
He's
should have Move the webpage over here.
I mean, I guess we still can. You could.
Let me see. Oh, it should be there. You passing the mouse.
The mouse
Oh,
is right there, bro.
No.
But I don't
It's
know.
not even on.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we don't need to know anything. Not
Or
necessarily.
you could do it old school. Just bust out the phone and fucking check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't believe you didn't hear that virgin, dude. Everybody knows virgin stories.
I can't. I know Bezos was it Bezos who was giving people trips to the moon?
Bezos. Nah, I don't think it was him.
Okay, so
That's the Amazon dude, right?
yeah.
Nah.
So he doesn't have his own.
No, it was, oh no, not even what's his name. The one that was with Trump, like, and then they fucking had like a dispute or some shit.
That was Tesla.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, Elon. He doesn't do
He doesn't do
recreational.
that
He
shit.
got those astronauts from the ISS,
Oh,
like a hero.
the ones that were trapped up there. Or some
Yeah,
shit?
for 8 months, bro.
And he got him down.
He got him down.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it blows my mind how little press that got. You know what I mean? They were up there trapped.
That's
And
crazy.
Elon was like, dude, I'll go get him. But then Biden, for some reason, the administration at the time didn't want him to go up there because they didn't want the flex. You know what I mean?
Oh, like because he's all doing it themselves, and then the United States can't even. Do It.
Yeah, they didn't
That's-
want.
They like it's that other dude that I want to say Degrassi, but it's that other dude.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, there you go. Him. He was even talking about that NASA doesn't even get that much funding. That's why they're never doing like that much space travel and shit.
Yeah, well, it's because fuck NASA. Like, we don't even believe the moon landing happened. You know what I mean?
Well, how hard is that to prove?
Right? It
You know
should
what I
be
mean?
super simple.
Right?
It
Just
should be like, man, yeah, here's.
we have all these. They're all show us the files.
Or
You know what I
hey,
mean?
or hey, let's just go back. Oh, we can't do that? What do you mean? You did in 1969. You can't replicate that technology to go back to the moon?
It should be way simpler now.
Sus.
But they're going all the way to Mars.
They're sending rovers to
Oh,
Mars.
rovers to Mars. Where were they going?
Well,
Where have
that's
they
where
gone?
Elon wants to go. He wants to go to Mars. He wants to start a whole nother civilization there.
They're gonna do it.
I think
But it's gonna be nothing but robots in the beginning.
so.
They're probably gonna send robots to go build everything and then fucking people.
So a project like going to Mars, what do you got to do? So you got to build some domes. First thing is you need to send some domes, some biodomes. Okay, so your first trip over there, you're sending a big ass biodome and a few people to set it up, and then the next trip you're sending another biodome and a few more people. You know, to keep. You're always sending people
and then supplies.
and supplies, yeah. And everything that you send over there is staying over there. It's not coming back.
People staying over there.
Yeah, but
You
the
dying over
ships
there?
are staying there too because they have to break those down for resources
Oh, that would be tight.
Yeah,
You
no.
break down the whole ship and then that's what you use to build.
to build the
fucking-
next building. Yeah,
right?
no, it would have to be that way because you wouldn't have the resources to send anything back. They're all one-way trips, every
Yeah.
single thing, and those ships have to be built in a way that they can be removed and positioned in a way so like. The first ship, obviously, when that thing takes apart, that's going to be the crane that moves everything. You know what I mean? Or something, you know, the hand jack or whatever the fuck. And then, so now you can start putting pieces of this Lego ship back together in a different orientation. And now you're building your Mars city, expanding your biodomes and your population on one-way trips. And you got to be doing that for quite some time until you get your agriculture, your science, your health. You know, you got to get all kinds of shit going on. You got to get your cloud seeding because eventually you're going to want to start, you know, living in the open air. So you're going to want to do something to activate some sort of atmosphere there. You know,
Big ass dome.
like a big ass. Well, what you do is you gotta unfreeze the water, just like in Total Recall. Remember Arnold Schwarzenegger at the end of the movie when they were on Mars, they had to unfreeze the water that was frozen in the ice in the rock or whatever. There was a bunch of ice that they had to unfreeze, and that's what created the atmosphere. After that fucking got vaporized, that vapor itself created the atmosphere on Mars.
Damn. And they should just like, hey, send a shitload of scientists over there and tell them to explore and be like, all right, you're gonna take some some kind of like different, what is it? Different materials, you know,
Yeah.
like, and then you're gonna use that to see if it start combining shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Start. If you see some water, throw this shit on there, see if it starts to melt, or you know, like
Oh yeah, I wonder if you conduct science experiments on a different planet, would you get different results?
probably because it's different elements.
Elements are the same in the whole universe.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah, our solar system, from what we know, it's made up of all the
Same.
let's say all the same elements. Now, are there elements outside of our solar system that we don't know, or maybe at a different star that we don't know? Now, that is a different question. Now, that would be an awesome question to find out, but we wouldn't be able to find that out until we capture one of those interstellar objects that we were talking about a few episodes back. Atlas, remember?
yeah,
That thing that came from a different star, you know, so maybe those elements,
there's something on there.
it could, you know, and I keep seeing stuff on YouTube, like a bunch of fucking clickbait about how it's made with alien metals or man-made metals from foreign objects. You know what I mean? So it's metals, but it's metals in a way that would be made from some sort of foundry or some sort of, you know what I mean? Some sort of not alchemy, but an alloy of some sort. You know
That
what I
they
mean?
made,
Yeah,
that they put together?
like a combined metal.
Well, how about whenever it's coming, they have someone out there to fucking hijack it. Hijack it, just fucking jump on that hole or get a sample.
It's a damn
Get a
shame.
sample.
Like we don't have that.
Oh, but how fast is it moving?
It's hauling ass, dude. I mean, I might have some notes here from that cast. Let's see, Muslims. Let's see here.
There's a cat video I had to see.
A cat video. Interstellar object right here. We've got there's quite a bit of stuff here. It is got it's got 58 kilometers per second.
How much is that?
In America, I don't know.
Kilometers.
Look it up on
Is
your
it
phone.
double?
58. No, it's not double. And then you got to think 58 kilometers per second. You know, and it's probably speeding up too.
Oh shit, per second. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's per second, and it's probably speeding up because it's gonna slingshot around the sun. So
Oh, it's using like the gravity or
it's heading towards the sun right now. It's got a very strange orbit. So where it is,
Get the fuck out of here. 1,000 something.
that's
What is that?
that's
Miles per hour.
let me see it. This isn't 1,000. That is 11,184 miles per hour. 11,184
Miles per hour. That's fucking crazy.
miles per hour. What is that per second?
That's 5 kilometers per second.
That's
Wait,
no,
did I
no.
fucking put it?
We're not. We need to find out what 58 kilometers per second is.
Oh wait, my bad. So it's gonna be more or what?
It's gonna be way more, dude. How quick is 58 kilometers per second?
129,000 miles.
129,000
That's
miles.
what it is, right?
It says 129,000 miles an hour. Let's go to per second if we can.
Hey, maybe that's why it's coming so fucking quick from other places.
I want to go foot per second. How many is it in foot per second?
feet per second. That's gonna be a lot.
Oh yeah, no, we're talking about crazy numbers here.
They should put like miles per hour, no?
Kilometers per second, miles per hour. Who cares? It's a shit ton.
It's a shitload.
130
Try to jump on that hole. Try to jump on fucking something that's
Or
going.
or try to capture it, or just take a piece of it.
You probably like fucking try to scrape it or some shit, but
You blow it up. You do something. You stop it. You know. You capture it.
there's no way you're gonna be able to capture that shit.
If you nuke it a bunch of times, you'll stop its orbit.
But how are you gonna even hit it? You're gonna have to like put it. like let it hit that fucking nuke or
Yeah,
some
you
shit.
you shoot
in
where
the
you shoot.
past.
Yeah, you shoot it where it's gonna be, and you just let it sit there, and then you blow it up when it's right in time, and then it fucking
It dodges it. It fucking dodges it.
no, you fucking throw it off course. It comes to Earth.
Right? You fucking it wiggles a little bit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's another fucking ice age and shit. And it's like the whole planet's gone.
Or it
dude.
falls to the sun.
Imagine if that shit would hit us. That I would think we're fucking gone for.
Yeah, no, it's really
'Cause
big.
imagine the impact and everything.
It's let's see, we got
Even if it hit the fucking ocean.
I don't even know how big it is. I know it was pretty fucking big.
No, it was miles. It was like miles long. I remember that.
Yeah. Stupid big ass. It's got a big tail. I know the tail itself is 10 kilometers. Whatever the hell that means in English.
10 kilometers. 20. I don't even know.
Yeah. So there's something interesting to be said about interstellar objects. Who's to say about, like you said, you know, if there are different elements?
It says 3.5 miles long.
It's 3.5 miles long, dude. What the fuck? Dude, that'll destroy our whole planet.
No, but look,
bro.
it says 11 miles in diameter. What's that?
Diameter is going to be like
Around?
around. So 11 miles in diameter. That is a huge fucking rock. Dude, imagine what kind of element and minerals or here's another thing. It's got a tail.
The nucleus diameter is 1,000 feet. What's that?
1,000 feet. Nucleus diameter.
320 meters wide.
Well, now this thing just keeps getting smaller and smaller the more you talk.
What the hell? I don't even know. There's another. There's a couple of them called Atlas. What is it called?
We have 3 Eye Atlas. The other one is 2 Eye Bars Off.
Oh, that's why you see. Look, I'm going down the
Yep.
the other Atlas ones.
Yeah. So, well, Atlas. Oh, you're seeing all the other Atlas meteorites because as far
The
as
3 Eye, you're talking. That's the newest one.
yeah,
right?
3 Eye Atlas. That's the interstellar object, and then 2 Eye Bars Off is a different one back in 2019.
Yeah, that's the other ones that I was talking about. Those are smaller, I guess.
Yeah.
This is the bigger one, the big brother.
So the first number you gave me was 7 miles in diameter.
It is the nucleus diameter is 3.5 miles.
3.5 miles. That's still big motherfucker there, dude. That's enough to take out half the planet's population for sure. Like that'll send us back into the ice age type shit. You know.
Shit. Imagine I still think like that impact isn't a hit. Wherever the hell it hits, is gonna fuck shit up.
Yeah. There'd be a lot of instant deaths, and then there would be a tsunami, and then there would be
Imagine earthquakes and everything, right? They would have to fuck up like this, like everything underground.
Yep. I mean,
Cave, like fucking fuck up the water. You know how they have underground water shit.
oh yeah.
They'll fuck everything up.
And then seismic activity would activate a bunch of volcanoes and
The plates, the movement, right?
yeah,
Those plate
and
movements.
then maybe fucking Yellowstone gets pissed off about that, and that blows up too. You know what I mean? Like, what if it's like a cascading event, like a big rock hits and that sets off, you know, these super volcanoes that we have that also erupt, you know, and then which contributes to the whole nuclear winter that falls out after.
Dude, and then there's all these sinkholes, and then everybody has to move towards the volcanoes because that's the only heat. That's the only heat in the world.
They're all trying to and then the sulfur fucking kills them. Yeah, that's all fucked. Apocalyptic, dude. That's a scary notion because you can't do anything about that. I mean, if there's zombies, you can at least kill zombies. But if it's a fucking meteorite, who do you kill? You know, you kill.
Oh, I guess they were trying to blow it up.
Yeah, it'll be some fucking Armageddon shit, deep impact shit.
They'll try to blow it up in space, and then all that debris gonna fucking fuck all the buildings up.
Yeah,
Gonna
but
fuck
it'll be
everybody
better
else
than.
up.
I mean,
Then
yeah, a lot of
a
people
big
will
ass
die.
impact.
Like millions will die, but not billions.
They'll be like, everybody stay inside.
Yeah,
They'll be like, hopefully y'all fucking live through this shit.
yeah.
But yeah, man, that's crazy. That I remember ever since I was little, there was always something gonna hit, right?
Well, I remember the movie Armageddon.
No,
like,
I remember I was like I don't know how little. I know for sure in elementary, but like probably like first grade or some shit. I remember seeing the TV, and then they were saying a meteor thing or asteroid was gonna hit, and then I was like, what the hell? I was like what's going on? That
well, I mean, twice a year we have some super badass meteor showers. And so we always get those alerts, and those are always kind of weird. And if you don't know anything, then that could be kind of weird, especially when you're a kid and you don't know what the hell you're listening to.
right. I was just listening to like a fake. It was one of those fake fucking news shits.
Yeah,
It wasn't even news. It was a news in a movie.
dude.
You know what I mean?
You're all watching it. It's all fucking Armageddon. I was like, yeah, dude, Armageddon. You're all like, no, man, it was on the news. Dude,
Right? Hey, that should be funny. It's fucking news. It's the news on the movie, so you think it's the news, but it's not the fucking news.
Yeah,
But you don't know better because you're fucking little.
yeah, for sure.
That's fucking funny.
Hey, look this up. When will Halley's Comet come back?
20 years, no, or some shit.
Dude, I think it's like another 40, brother.
They'll come back. I'll just put return. Fuck it. What do you call it? It will be 2061.
2061. That's,
How many years from now then?
let's see,
Four.
61 minus 25.
30 something
Is-
years now?
Yeah, it's 30 something years for sure.
On July 28, 2061. All right, guys, y'all remember this shit if you're alive. Oh, fuck if that meteor didn't fucking kill us.
2061. So by 2061, if we don't have the technology to land on that motherfucker, I'm gonna lose it, dude. Because by then we should have the tech to fucking move asteroids, redirect comets, fucking save ourselves. You know, put up some sort of planetary defense. You know what I mean? I thought that's what Space Force was about. You know?
Dude, everything's just being fucking fancy for everybody to be like, oh, that's cool, Space Force.
I believe in Space Force. If it's just
What have
to
they
protect
done?
us.
What have they done?
I know. But they should be doing something
Well, then why do they have a Space Force? What the
to
fuck are
protect
they-
us from meteorites. That's what I want them to be. That's what I'd like them to be doing, to protect us from meteors, comets, fucking all interstellar objects like
alien dicks.
alien dicks. You know, none of that.
Fuck that. Bring the vagina.
Mexican dicks
Bring
or aliens.
I was gonna say bring the Mexican vagina.
Mexican vaginas. Damn. Okay.
bring the fucking
Yo quiero Taco
alien
Bell.
vaginas.
No.
But-
Goddamn.
That's fucking funny.
I'm gonna come.
No, but I was just noticing that they said the last time Haley Comet came was in 1986.
Damn. When
I-
were you born?
I was born in 87.
Oh man. Did your mom see it?
I was conceived. I was.
Did
what
your
is
mom
it?
see that shit?
I guess so. She was fucking alive.
How come our parents don't talk about that?
Because it's bullshit. Nah, I don't know. I don't even think no one even cared. Maybe just like scientists and shit, you know?
Huh.
But what is it? It's just like you just see it fucking fly by.
Dude, I find that hard to believe. Like if a comet streaks across the night sky and it's a long ass fucking
It's only like if you're interested in it. You know what I mean? If not, you're probably just fucking, we're working and fucking all tired.
if you're at home fucking after, you know, slaving after, I wonder how long it's visible. You know?
I don't even know.
Like is it a quick thing, you know, like
So what? It's just like in a rotation? Fuck, like
it's got an orbit that comes every 80 years. So it's a crazy elliptical orbit. It just goes like, oh, I guess it's crazy oblong or elliptical. You tell me, Mr. Science Guy. You're the one with the
shit.
pewter there and that damn narrow fish.
I ain't got no computer in front of me. I got
Dude,
this handheld computer.
That computer is 100 times more powerful than the computers they used to put a man on the moon, if they did it.
You didn't see that guy with the cell phone? That when he jumped out of the fucking.
He's all like, "Hey, I'm here. Hey, oh yeah."
You saw the guy with the cell phone in the Mike Tyson fucking match. Did you ever see that? They
I
said
think
that he had a
so.
video. They said that he was going like this with the phone,
Yeah,
recording it.
yeah. I saw that the time traveling episode, a bunch of time traveling episodes. I like to watch the Y Files with the AJ Gentile. That motherfucker is so fucking awesome. Goddamn hecklefish.
It says orbital period is 74 years.
74 years.
74 years, 75 years, 5 months, around there, I guess.
What kind of orbit is it? Is it elliptical or oblong?
Sidereal. I don't know what the fuck.
Sidereal?
I don't
What the
even know what
fuck
the
did
fuck
you
that is.
hear over here?
I just reading shit that's by it.
B-drill.
That Pokemon. Fucking Pokemon.
God damn it. I choose you.
You fucking get a Pokemon as a fucking asteroid.
Dude.
Attack it, motherfucker.
Dude, why didn't Pokemon think of that? That's
they
the
probably do.
perfect rock Pokemon.
It's all just rock. It's all Geodude.
But it's a
Geodude
fucking...
they throw that bitch.
No, he's a Mexican, so he's all alien. He's an alien Geodude. He's got a mustache. He's all like, yo quiero Taco Bell.
Hey, Brock look kind of Mexican.
He's always mad and shit. Fucking, hey, what's up, dog?
He looked Mexican and like he was high or some shit. You couldn't see his eyes. Right? That's what it was, right?
Fucking Brock.
You couldn't see his fucking
Yeah,
eyes.
what color was, what was he? Especially if that was for Japan, he was probably Indian. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what was Brock? Indian, right? Or Muslim? I mean, we're talking about a Japanese animation. What was
Yeah,
Brock?
but
What race was he?
But
Was
not
he
even
black?
But Ash wasn't no fucking Asian. Ash was like a fucking American.
No, he was full on Japanese.
Bro?
Fuck yeah, why wouldn't he be?
He didn't look Japanese.
No, well, all of anime, they have the big eyes. That's to represent American culture and to appeal to American culture. But that's an everyday. But yeah, like they, from what I gathered from watching the show, I mean, I didn't really get into the manga, but it didn't seem like it wasn't in Japan. Like the architecture and the culture was very Japanese. You know, they had, Japanese food, and there was Japanese shops, and everything about it is Japanese. You know, I mean, it was kind of like Naruto. You know what I mean? There's like, where did that take place? Obviously Japan. You know, same thing about Dragon Ball. I mean, they all have that feel to it. But their eyes, they are big eyes because I think that was meant to appeal to American culture and to make them seem
like more fucking
more cartoonish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, Ash was definitely Japanese. So was Misty. So what race was
that's
Brock?
His
You know
name
what
was
I mean?
Brock, right?
Brock. Yeah, Brock. My neighbor's name is Brock.
What the fuck?
Dude's black.
Does he have fucking Pokemon?
No, and he's 5 years younger than me too. I wonder if his parent couldn't named him Brock after Pokemon.
He's Japanese too.
He's just a dark Japanese dude.
Yeah, Brock is
super fucking
Japanese.
tanned.
Well, that one because of the eyes, you could tell.
Hmm.
How stupid. He got little eyes.
That's true. That's why you say what you say about you. He looks stoned all the time. Wow, ain't that some shit? Well, you heard it here first, folks. Brock is in fact not a black dude.
He's fucking Japanese.
He's Japanese, a tanned Japanese guy. I didn't know they made those.
They made those.
I didn't know. I thought they were pretty goddamn north. You know?
This is ahead of his time.
Okay.
Pokemon was ahead of his time.
Yeah, that was
Now they have everything.
right on. I mean, where you think it stands, like Japan in the fucking map in relation to, where we are? Like, where north or south would you put them in the States? Like, if you had to guess.
Shit, I don't even know, dude. I barely found out that fucking Russia's part of Asia. I didn't fucking know. You know what I mean? I fucking anything that's like what is it called? Like geological or whatever.
Yeah.
I fucking have no idea about that shit.
I would put them just south of New York. Like if you would bring them, keep them on that same line, but bring them all the way to us. How north, how south would they be?
Dude, I have no fucking idea. This is something I don't even fucking think about. I don't even know how to like categorize fucking Japan, fucking what is it? All that other bullshit, all that shit over there.
I think I got some maps here. I definitely have some maps here, but you have a phone.
Oh yeah, duh.
I mean,
What is it?
just open up the Google Maps.
Oh, just the Google Map.
Yeah, just open up the Google Maps and let's just take a look at where it is in relation to our country. Like how high, like, cause we're in Texas, so we're at the bottom end of it. So go all the way to the left. Go slow now. Go slow. As soon as you hit that age,
We're in
you
Southern
maxed
Ocean.
out. Did you max out?
Australia.
Oh, okay. You went too far.
Thailand, right here.
You went too far south. It's right there. That little. It's to the right. It's all the way to the right of that country. It's right there. That island
on top.
on the top, right there.
Right here.
That the island. Right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that little island right there.
No, that's I don't know why it's not popping up.
Oh, just type in Japan up there at the top real quick. It's gonna take you right to it.
It's gonna be like 30 hours.
It's gonna be like fucking 2 days. I think it takes like.
There's a guy at work. He said he went to Malaysia. That's where he's from, and it took him like 24 hours or some shit. He said he was on the plane for like 2 days.
Oh, so it was the bottom island. So if you see that, Japan's right there. So take it now. Go to the right. Stay straight. Okay, so
Oh yeah, that's like fucking Texas kind of,
is it Texas? No, it's hot. It's northern.
or
than
like
that.
like Florida. It's like Florida, like that side. No, it's more over here. Yeah, like New Jersey or some shit.
New Jersey. It's high. It seems higher than that, right? Because that's it right there, right?
Yeah, right here. This is Japan.
Yeah. So go a smooth line all the
I'm
way
telling you.
across, and now we're over here. Like yeah. So we're
But it's
hitting.
this side.
No, I mean you could use this side too. So I mean.
No, it's this side. So it's over here, like New Jersey. It's like that area.
Yeah.
Or if you want to go to your side, it's like California.
No, it would be closer up here towards
To the top, Washington.
Washington. Just south of Washington is Oregon, or just north of Washington is Oregon.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I imagine it gets fucking cold over there, you know, in the Japanese.
Does it? I don't have no idea.
I bet it snows.
They had like tsunamis and shit then.
Dude, it's a fucking island.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
bet it's beautiful there, bro. Sometimes I go on Google World.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Google World? Google?
World of Google.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nope. What do you
It's
do?
not Google Maps, but it's Google World.
But what are you doing there or what?
You can look at the whole world.
Oh shit.
It's just a better map, I guess.
What?
Yeah.
Are you talking about like the streets and shit or no? Like, you could look at the streets and like the like satellite images.
Yeah, it's satellite images. It's pretty much like Google Maps, but it's a world map.
Mm-hmm.
And it's real detailed. It's very cool.
But I know, but is it like looking through the top or what? Is it?
You can look at the top or the street view.
Oh, all right.
It's just like Google Maps, but it's more detailed.
They have a game for that shit. Like if you could, they show you like a picture and then like you try to figure out what part of the world it's at.
Yeah, I've seen that. That seems fucking weird. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? You're looking at the world through your phone? You know what I mean?
It's a game.
Yeah, I know, but to play this game, you have to memorize a lot of structures.
Well, yeah, a lot of structures, and then too sometimes they show you like signs and shit, and then it'll be in another language. So if you know that language or you know like you know what I mean,
How to translate
so it gives you like a location kind of. But then they go deeper than the location. They want to know like a kind of like exact spot or
Yeah.
you know what I mean. That I think it's cool for like the people that like could like find out that shit, but I'll fucking be playing that game. I wouldn't play it, but like I'll see people doing it on the like Twitch or some shit, and then I wouldn't know where the fuck they're at.
So you see people doing it on Twitch or
Sometimes, but then their channel gets banned. Yeah, it's crazy.
not that kind of website, eh?
No. All those channels are getting banned from here. No more.
I don't know, man. Trump's America. Well, yeah, no, he's taking away all the porn, for sure. That's all gone.
I think he's just giving the people what they want or what they want to hear. So it's whatever. I didn't even notice it was gone.
The porn?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's been in the works for quite a while. I think it happened quicker in Texas than it did like elsewhere. You know, the thing was the kids, man. Every kid's got a phone, so every kid's fucking, you know, and that actually probably goes back to population growth. Is these kids are developing these relationships with AI and this porn addiction. They don't ever need to go socialize.
They don't need no physical.
Yeah.
Or with another person.
And they're fine just living in their mother's basement playing World of Warcraft type shit.
Dude, have you seen on Twitch? They'll have like this anime person, and then it's like fake. It's all fake. It's just like they're like it's talking to you and shit, or like talking to the chat, and then it's like a fucking like if it's a person, and then it has like all these fucking views and shit.
Yeah, I don't.
I was all like, what the fuck?
I've never seen Twitch. I've never been on there. I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, it's just entertainment.
Yeah, I know.
Just don't get fucking.
You get sucked into it. Go down that.
Dude, I was
hole.
seeing some dude playing Grand Theft Auto, and then they were doing like role playing shit, and then they had like storylines and shit. It's crazy.
That's cool.
Like, and then I was getting into that shit, and then like it was I guess entertaining. You know what I mean?
seen some stuff on YouTube where they play Grand Theft Auto, and these guys are playing. They must have put in some kind of cheat code because they can't ever get shot, and they start trolling these people, you know. And I guess they can hear each other on that game.
Yeah.
So they're talking to each other, and this guy's got some sort of cheat code, so he obviously has the advantage. So he obviously he never gets murdered, and he takes a random player and he just kind of fucks him off.
Yeah, the fucking cheaters. Every fucking game has cheaters, dude. That's crazy.
That one seems like it's a crazy cheat. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's like unlimited fucking life.
yeah, it doesn't seem well. Every time somebody tries to shoot him, he always like ducks at the last moment or something,
Fucking
like
Matrix and shit.
Yeah, he always does some shit where he cannot be killed.
Fuck that. But dude, one time I played like Grand Theft Auto and I played online. That shit's like I was brand new, so I had like a pistol. Everybody else had machine guns. They had AKs. They had helicopters. They're fucking swatted up. Like they had all these fucking like vests and everything. And I'm there trying to fucking kill them. They just fucking shoot me a couple times. Dude, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
They're all fucking riding around in these badass cars. I'm fucking walking everywhere. Trying to go to that fucking gun shop. Trying to go to a gun shop, buy a gun or some shit.
Yeah. I remember the cheat code still. I could still put one in if you put a controller in my hands.
But which one? On fucking Grand
Vice
Theft Auto
City?
5?
Vice City?
Oh, Vice City.
Yeah. I still remember.
Spawning shit or what?
Yeah. Spawn in a fucking hot wing racer.
What the?
I could fucking
Going to back alleys, taking to one of those prostitutes.
yeah.
Making the car shake or what is it? I forgot what the fuck.
Yeah, that was Vice City. Definitely pick up a prostitute. That was like inventive of it. No, I think that was San Andreas. No, I can't remember.
Oh, even in that fucking that role playing shit, there's fucking chicks that fucking role play as like strippers and shit. They'll be like at that unicorn. What is it called? I forgot what it was at that fucking strip joint.
I don't know. I haven't played that game.
Yeah, well, I just seen it. Like, well,
Yeah, I just seen it. I don't go to the joint myself.
No, I was seeing it. I was seeing when they were doing that role play shit, and then they're all like, "Oh, you want to dance?" And then they'll be fucking like throwing money at them or some shit. What the fuck?
Wow.
And then some other dude, he like owned a casino. Like,
Wow.
Like they all fucking got their own like little like storylines.
That's cool.
But they have to like somehow they get there. You know what I mean? Like they work their way up. They're fucking part of a gang, or they're fucking like one was a realtor and shit. I was what the fuck.
Wow.
So one's a car salesman. He's selling cars and shit at the shop. But yeah, it's a lot of shit. It was entertaining.
Yeah, Rockstar Games is the shit, man. I remember when Vice City came out, I had the best time. I remember playing Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2. It's a bird's eye view. You ever play those games?
I think I have.
It's
Like was it on Sony? Like the regular one, PlayStation?
It's like an arcade style kind of game.
Oh no, like Zelda and shit. Well, not Zelda. Which one is it? There's some other games.
It's
like
kind of
top
like
view,
Zelda. Yeah, it's
like
a
the
top view. You're
and
just
then you're just running around and shit.
you're a few pixels and you shoot pixels, and the
Mm.
pixels take a little while, but that was the original Grand Theft Auto. It looked like an arcade game, bird's eye
shit.
view, and you're looking down at yourself, and you're fucking moving around, and you're stealing cars, and you're fucking spray painting them, and you're still going on the same kind of style missions, but
It's just all pixelated and
it's
shit.
pixelated and it's retro as fuck, dude. Those games are awesome, dude. If you haven't played them, I highly recommend them if you're a Grand Theft Auto fan. I can't even remember where I played them. Probably on an emulator. I don't know. Most likely an emulator.
Dude, there's like a lot of emulators out there, and you can just fucking have a whole drive of fucking games. It's crazy. There'll be people downloading like PlayStation 1 games, 2 games, 3 games, 4 games, and then they'll be like having all
5
these,
games.
right? All those motherfuckers.
There's PS5
Fucking-
now, right?
Yeah. hell
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
What the fuck you talking about?
I don't know why you didn't go
Yes.
there. You almost.
I did say 5.
Oh,
though.
did you?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You
5.
stopped
But
at 4. You
no,
stopped at
it's
4.
'cause it sounded like I was like, fuck, I'm just counting numbers now.
You had me in inks, dude. I wanted to hear you say it though, dude. Like, you can't leave me hanging. I was like, but there's a 5 though, right? Like,
Fuck that 5. Fuck those console games.
you're
Go
a
PC.
you're a PC player.
Yeah, because PlayStation, you gotta buy that fucking monthly shit or yearly shit, no, to play online.
Xbox and PlayStation, yeah.
And then on PC, you ain't gotta buy none of that shit. You just buy the game and then play online.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's why too I jumped over there. That's why before when I had Xbox at 360, and then I was paying monthly, and then I jumped to PlayStation 4, I think, and then you wouldn't have to pay what was it, like the subscription?
PlayStation
Yeah.
Network.
And then they added it, and then you had to buy the yearly one, or not yearly but like monthly.
Yeah, I stopped playing video games a while back, and I don't know. I haven't kept up, man.
I just play sometimes, fucking chill. I downloaded like WWE or some shit,
Yeah.
and then it took me back to when I used to play like back then, like
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
SmackDown or some shit,
Fuck yeah.
hitting people with chairs.
Yep.
And then, but it's funny because I hadn't played in like fucking years, so like you get pinned, right, and then you don't know how to fucking get out. I'm just smashing buttons, and then they have like some kind of bar you have to like match up, and it's crazy. You have to learn how to fucking like what is it, like grab them, throw them over the fucking rope.
Yeah.
You fucking playing Royal Rumble and shit.
And you can do finishing moves on them and shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
The
fucking-
specials.
I was playing with Stone Cold yesterday. I fucking doing the stunner on everybody.
Damn.
And then someone fucking did the pedigree on me. I was, oh shit, you're nuts.
Ah.
Your nuts are on my head. The what I wanted to get is fucking Mankind, but he's like one of those locked characters. I want to fucking do the mandible claw. What is it?
Yeah.
Sacco? I want to
Sacco,
fucking bust
Mr.
out
Sacco.
Sacco from his drawers and fucking get somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
That move was called the Mandible Claw.
I think so. Well, it's Sacco for Mankind, and then I think for like the rest of them is like the
The Mandible Claw.
But love. I remember when he came out, the fucking in the Royal Rumble or some shit.
Yep.
He came out, right? He
Yep.
came out like Mankind, got fucked up.
And then he came out.
He came out.
And then Cactus Jack
Yeah.
came out.
Do Love, Cactus Jack, like all his fucking characters.
Yeah. And then I think even Nick Foley. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, probably. And then
Yeah.
everybody was all like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. And nobody, like, the announcers just kept rolling with it. Like, they didn't, you know.
They
They,
didn't say nothing. It's just
yeah, they're
a-
like, oh,
and
just
then he-
another guy.
And then he's coming in all badass, right?
Yeah.
Like, all fucking like if he had all the energy in the world.
Yeah, like he didn't just get fucked up.
Dude, he was like, for me, he was like the best fucking like,
100% agree.
right?
Yes.
Like there's other people that did different shit, but he was like the more fucking out there dude that
The
was
most
fucking doing all the
entertaining.
stunts, you know, all the stunts. And then when you hear him talk about like when he got those thumbtacks on him, he was all like, oh well, he's all, once I saw Undertaker throw the thumbtacks, he's all like, well, that's it, just get me, yeah, just throw me on them. And then you think that they're fake? They were fucking real thumbtacks.
Yeah.
They're all stuck in his back and everything.
Yeah, that's why he was the most entertaining, was because he was the most down to get hurt, shed some blood, and do some outrageous stunts.
Yeah, that shit. Like for me, like Mankind was fucking badass.
Dude, he summed up what a hero was of my childhood. You know, him, characters like Stone Cold, The Rock. First he was bad and then he became good. You know, first he was, you know, part of the Confederacy, I think, or something like that.
Something I can't remember.
I think
though.
it was called the Confederacy, which was weird because it's like, and then so he was a bad guy and he was with, you know, I think remember all the bad dudes who was with him?
Like Triple H or no?
No, he
There's a
didn't roll
different
with
one?
those guys. That was
I know that
Generation
was like DX,
X.
Yeah.
But he was, the Confederacy was, I think it was him. I think he was a part of like McMahon's kind of clique, and I think Farouk was in there. There was a few of them, and then he ended up trading against against the heel part and becoming the hero, and that's when he became the people's champion.
Oh, all right.
You know,
They have these different arcs and shit.
Yeah.
These different fucking
different arcs. Exactly.
I think
Yeah.
they even call it out themselves. They're all like, yeah, this is when he was like the evil, what is it called, like the bad guys, and then they had the good guys. That's crazy because they always had bad guys and good guys. Even when I would see like the Mexican wrestling,
Yep.
it was always the good guys and the bad guys.
Yeah, and that was awesome.
Dude, I remember I used to like the fucking NWO, the red and black, the
Yeah.
Wolfpack.
Yeah,
The Wolfpack, that fucking shirt, dude. I want to buy that whole.
yeah.
That shit.
Just to
fucking,
tear it off.
And then, fucking Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. I want to buy it just to rip it.
Right? And fucking go buy a fucking, like what is it, like a white beater on it?
Well, that shirt should only come in packs of 20s, like by law.
What the fuck?
Have you
That's
seen
how-
The Rock lately?
The Rock?
Yeah.
I saw.
He made a public appearance recently. It had a lot of attention because
he
of
was all
how
skinny or what?
how shitty he looked. Yeah.
I saw a picture that they put up, but I don't know. Like, it was like they're talking shit about him.
Yeah, he looked
And
like
then-
a crackhead.
Yeah, he was like too. It's because he wasn't probably taking all those supplements. and
No,
all
it's
that other
because
bullshit.
he just finished a role where he plays a wrestler that's a lot smaller than he is.
Mm.
So I think he trimmed down for a role. But if that's the case, dude, unhealthy, bro. Why would
Yeah.
you agree to that? You trim down like 80 fucking pounds, almost 100 pounds. Like, he looks ugly,
Yeah,
dude.
but that's part of the role.
It looked like he's going through chemo.
Yeah, he looked bad. When I saw the picture, I
All
was like, what the
sunken
fuck?
in.
Hey, but it's like when they showed a video, like they showed a video of Vin Diesel, and he's all fat, and then they're all like, what's this? Did this guy eat Vin Diesel or what the
Wow.
fuck?
God damn.
And then because I guess he was promoting that they were gonna do another Fast and Furious.
No way.
Yeah, like, and then he's all like, I told the producers or whoever it was that if there's gonna be another Fast and Furious, that I wanted to go back to how it was in the first one.
It's all the fat and the furious.
That's why they're all like the comments. They're all talking shit. You know how fucking people in the comments be. They'll be fucking endless fucking jokes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one.
And then he was saying that that he's all like, I told him that Paul Walker has to be in it and all his other shit. It sounded like it's gonna be badass. He's all, we have to get back to street racing instead of like jumping out of helicopters and all this shit. You know, like probably back to
They're
like
jumping out of helicopters now?
Yeah, dude, those fucking movies are fucking unrealistic now. They're fucking doing all these rowdy heists and shit. Like, how the fuck you gonna do that shit?
Wow.
And then it'll be tight if they go back to like the regular fucking street scene. You know, like street racers and shit.
Huh.
That'd be cool.
I guess it all changed with Tokyo Drift, huh?
Yeah, well that too. Well, at least that was fucking like, you know, they're fucking drifting in the fucking streets. But after the rest, they're all fucking part of the FBI or whatever the fuck it was.
God damn.
Fucking helping them like get shit back from other people. I don't even know. I stopped watching it kind of. I would just like watch a little bit of it and then fucking turn it off.
Tokyo Drift was the last one I saw.
That one was pretty good though.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. It was a good one. I mean, I love my Miata. In that movie, that's where the Miata goes under the 18-wheeler.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. Dude, I fuck it. Every time I drive by an 18-wheeler and I see that.
You see that it's not lifted.
Yeah.
You see that?
I'm
No,
like,
no, this
I'm
ain't
like,
gonna work.
almost, man. If I just drop this top, Fuck, if I were down just an inch or so,
Dropped all
if
the way.
if I just duck,
Yeah.
my,
Oh, there goes Bobby. Yeah.
my windshield just fucking collapses. I fucking
That's it. It'd
roll out.
Be a fucking goner. dude.
Roll out.
Fucking ludicrous. That's just crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen that too. I was like, how the fuck? Before I was like, how the fuck they go under the fucking 18-wheelers? And I'm like, by it, I'm like, hell no, this bitch, you cannot go under this hole.
Yeah, that fucker was lifted. Obviously, the Miata's dropped.
Hell no, that shit like rowdy lift kit.
And it's,
Like, they need like another fucking like 2 feet, 3 feet at least. You know what I mean? Just to fucking clear that shit.
I mean, anything can happen in Hollywood, you know? Shit.
It's all AI. It wasn't even ever fucking. It was just a fucking screen.
Yeah.
A screen with the Miata. It's just fucking going under this fucking other green screen.
A screen on screens?
Yo.
Played on the big screen.
And then there's news on it.
And then there was news on it that I know happened in real life because there was a fucking comet, you know?
Dude, that's fucked up, right? You fucking put in news that happened in the video, and then you start sharing it.
Yeah.
And then it says Fox News. You know,
Yeah.
it says Fox News because they always use Fox
Yeah.
for any fucking movie.
In newer movies too, they have the actual fucking they don't-
Reporters,
Yeah,
right?
they don't even make up like shit. They got the reporter. These,
Yeah.
you know, it's like you can't do that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
People are gonna think it's real and shit.
what if I woke up out of a coma and somebody fucking showed me that shit, or I come out of the fucking, or it's on the TV in my room and it's like, what the fuck? You know, aliens? I was like, you know what I mean? And God damn, I'm hearing it live right now on the Fox.
That's all that fucking old school fucking thing where they said that they heard it in the radio. What was it?
That was the War of the Worlds.
That's what it was.
I believe it was.
It was just like a story or some shit, or
Yeah, man, it was.
and people thought it was real.
Yeah, George Orwell, I believe.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this motherfucker just goes off on this fucking story, this awesome radio program, and then a lot of people committed suicide, bro.
Oh, for real?
Fuck yeah, they thought it was real, bro. They committed suicide. They started riots,
They probably
looting.
They probably deserved it. Ah, fucked up. They didn't want to fucking follow through the whole rest of the outcome.
Damn,
That's all fucked up.
damn.
No suicidal here. You know what I mean?
You heard it here first, folks.
We don't condone. Oh, whoa. We don't. Or don't do suicide. Go and come.
Don't do
But already
suicide.
the boy ain't right.
Yeah, that was cool, man. But I guess that couldn't work today now because nobody would believe it because it's fucking AI. I bet if something happened in that is real, people would be more questioning reality than the fiction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they'll hear it out and then they'll be like, "This shit real," and then they'll Google it and then they'll try to see like little things like. If it's a video, they'll try to see like anything off on the video. They'll see another arm. You know, you ever see the AI? There's a fucking third arm. Fucking when they turn around or like they turn to the left and then their fucking face gets all fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
They-
just crazy.
They jump and they're like on top of the object or whatever.
They're all mixed together while they're fucking fighting and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking legs all fucking going the whole other way.
No, but what
That's
I mean
crazy.
is like actual news, actual urgent news that needs to be reported. You know, I feel like the waters have been so muddied now that we're gonna question something that's gonna be important as soon as we get it. Like, you know, let's say you get news that aliens are coming.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna fucking believe that.
Hell nah.
You not in a million years are you gonna believe that initial story.
Well, I probably will, but I would have to do research. I'll
Even
be
if you
like-
saw the video, they land right there on the White House lawn. They fucking they immediately start fucking smoking people. You know what I mean? Just fucking Secret Services out there, fucking, you know, hey, what the drop the phaser, and boom, just like in fucking what was that? The
Mars
Mars
Attacks?
Mars
Was it-
attacks.
Wah, 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 I always remember that chick when she's always walking with the gum. She's chewing gum.
Yeah.
And that's what helps her breathe. or
Yeah,
whatever the fuck
yeah.
it is.
And then she bites that dude's finger
Yeah.
off. She's like, ah. Oh God. But yeah, man, you know, they're gonna come out fucking knock, 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 and then fucking Secret Service is gonna fucking just start blasting, and then they get fucking, and then you know,
we're fucked.
and you're gonna see that, and you're gonna be like, oh, cool, they redid Mars Attacks. You know what I mean? Like, sweet, I can't wait till this hits the fucking theaters. You start looking up Mars Attacks trailers.
It's all AI, dude. Have you seen the AI trailers that people make? Like with AI?
I've seen some bullshit trailers, like with Ace Ventura in the Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
You know what I mean? He's fucking stupid as fuck.
I think no, like they make up like a whole new movie, and then it'll be like they'll put Adam Sandler, and then like they'll put like a shitload of funny people in the cast.
Yeah, I try to stay away from AI stuff. Just I don't know. I'm weird. I'm leery of it, and I also hate it at the same time.
Oh, I should have sent you the video yesterday. It was 50 Cent, right? You know that Many Men.
Many men.
Yeah. Well, they had a like an old school
rendition of it.
Yeah, like
I think I've heard something like that.
it sounded tight, dude.
Yeah, like
everybody
old blues or old.
Yeah. It was tight. I was like, damn, that shit goes hard. The only thing he was is fucking like saying words they wouldn't say back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it went. The music, the vocals, everything was like on point.
Those I do like. I'll come across those every now and then. They'll kind of make a new song sound old, or you know, big band or swing band or some shit like that. And that being a musician, that stuff always plays a special place in my heart, because I appreciate
the music, the
remakes and covers and stuff like that, because you know, I like to do a cover every now and then, and how I would do it a little differently. So that's always pretty cool.
Or sometimes I'll watch like those what is it? It's like American Idol, but those other shows, America's Got Talent and some shit.
Yeah.
And then I'll watch it on YouTube, and then like cause I think like when people could sing, that's fucking badass. Like, cause their voice, like I don't know, it's just like a rowdy fucking talent, you know?
Yeah, there's something weird about someone singing to you that touches your very soul. Like, another person singing to you can make you have an emotional effect. You know what I mean?
Dude, this girl was singing. She was singing a song, right? And then Simon was all like, "Stop!" You know, he's all like, "No,
stop."
And then he's all like, "All right, I don't have a problem with you. You have good singing, but the song isn't right." And then what you call it? You have another song? And she's all, "Yeah." She was like a fucking like a 10-year-old or 11-year-old, right? She was little. And then what you call it? She sings the next song. He's all like, "You know what? That song's not good for you either." He's all, "We're gonna give you a chance. Go to the back, pick another song, or what do you call it? Figure it out, and then come back later." Well, she comes back, like she was back there like trying to figure it out, and then none of the songs worked out. She finally came back. Then the what you call it? They're all, "What are you gonna sing?" She's all, "Oh well, this song, I made it myself. I wrote it myself and everything." She's all, "It's for my dad or whatever." And dude, like I don't know if you ever like gets like sentimental or some shit. Dude, that shit hits sometimes, and you're like, "Fuck, yeah." I was like, that's how some shit like just out of nowhere, like fuck, like kind of like appreciating like your kids, or like, you know, like shit that they'll do for you or something.
Yeah.
But imagine your little girl's fucking made a song for you, and then it's like you're her whole world.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy. But it's not crazy, but like, you know, it's like talent, and then it's like her showing her love to her dad.
Yeah. And through song, you know, and that's kind of what I meant about like being able to connect to somebody, to right directly to their soul. And not only does it just hit their dad, but it hits all the dads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it hits anybody with ears. Anybody who's willing to give that shit a listen. Yeah. It's like a little ping in the ocean, and it sends out this vibration. Anybody who's in the lines of that ripple gets affected by that emotion, by they're held in that grasp. You know what I mean? A good singer can alter you. Yeah. You know what I mean? And
the lyrics, they make sense, you know?
Yeah.
Like real lyrics, not like this rap shit. There's new rap shit.
All bitches. All bitches.
But yeah, like the real like stuff that has like meaning behind it. That's like, especially in singing, that shit gets to you. It's crazy. I never even thought about that when I was young. You know what I mean? When I was young, I didn't think about that, but now it's like, you know, you widen your fucking. Well, I always like different types of music, but I like to listen to like what they have to say, and especially if it sounds good, then you're like, oh damn, like that's like, and especially like you're only like 11 years old making your own fucking music, you know,
Yeah.
making your own lyrics. So a song that sounds good, and you're only 11 years old, and then you think like me, I have like a like where I could listen to somebody's song or like, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, a lot of people are gonna like that, and then but that's why I'm always like on YouTube. I'll fucking be looking at like people that has like low views and stuff, and I'm like, oh shit, if this dude had like just like somebody pushing him, he'll be all up, you know. But it's like people that have like meaning on their lyrics and stuff, they ain't gonna get no good push.
Yeah.
It's just like you gotta be saying some dumbass shit.
And you got to do it with a little mumble.
Yeah.
On bitches. On bitches.
Get that money. Sell
Oh,
that pussy.
money and bitches. The bitches want the money. I got to get the money to get the more better.
We don't fuck bitches.
We fuck the money.
Like Young Thug, one time he says I can't. He said something about like he can't even. That bitch don't even give me hard or some shit like that. Like he said some crazy shit. I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Like that one rapper who just says gay stuff.
Well, he probably is fucking wearing skirts.
I think
and
that
shit.
was a Key and Peele skit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Fucking hilarious. Like he's trying to freestyle and he just keeps saying gay stuff. Like he can only say gay stuff when he freestyles.
That's why some people are scared to freestyle. Yeah, that's all the shit that they're thinking about.
Sucking dick.
Last time I sucked a dick. No, what the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah, what the fuck
type
happened to
shit
you?
like that. It was a really good fucking little skit. Mm-hmm.
That shit's fucking funny.
Yeah, those dudes are wild. They need to continue on doing that. I don't know why they ever stopped.
This shit's
I
funny.
guess you run out of skits, but I don't see how those guys had an infinite well of. I think they started doing their own thing because.
Oh, they're just like on the, like they use like what were they on Comedy Central or?
I think so.
They probably use that like to step out, and then once their contract goes out, they just probably do their own shit now.
Yeah, yeah,
Try to make their own money, all the money. Yeah.
yeah. They're doing. I think.
Like shows or what? Are they doing like comedy shows?
I saw a movie directed by one of them, and I saw a movie where one of them was in. So
They brought in their fucking from just skits or what?
yeah, well, that one movie by I think it was not Jordan Peele, but Keegan Michael Key. Keegan Michael Key directed that movie called This Is Us or some shit like that, and it's a very scary movie. I'm not into scary movies.
That wasn't about that black dude, right?
It was about a black family, a black chick, black dude, black little girl, and a little boy, and they had like an alter ego reflection that was also like a mirror image of himself, but like their shadow, their evilness.
Oh, like Crazy Side or what?
It was I didn't watch it. I can't watch scary movies, dude. I'm not into that shit. Like, I think I'm a firm believer of those who study evil are studied by evil.
Like kind of like if you're gonna if you put like something into that is gonna be coming back or some shit.
You put stock into you put
like you give it like you. It's kind of like karma. Not karma, but like you do bad shit, you're gonna get bad shit. So like you believe in evil, or you're gonna fucking like evil shit. If you think evil shit's around, it's gonna fucking be around.
Yeah, it'll find you.
Yeah, it'll find you or some shit like that.
Another way to say that is those who study the devil are studied by the devil. So it's I don't fuck with it, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that shit fucking freaks me out. I don't fuck with it.
Just stay away.
Yeah, because I mean, here's something that's a truism. Voodoo is real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, why do we think that voodoo is a possibility that it could be real? It's because, well, maybe it is. You know, black magic does exist. You know, evil is out there. You know, there are things in this world that happen like in a spiritual nature with phenomenon we cannot explain. I've seen a shadow person.
Damn.
At Norma's house.
Like a ghost or what?
Yeah.
Oh, when I was little, I saw a ghost. that it was a little boy. Like I was in this bunk bed on top, and then I was in the room. The door was open, and in the living room there was like this chair. Back then they had like a chair, and then it was like what is it? I don't know. I want to say velvet, but it's like that soft material. You know that soft old school like silk.
Corduroy.
I don't know, but and then it had like little tassels. Like the chair had little tassels around it. Well, that boy, he was sitting on it, and I just saw like I saw the boy, but it was like white. Like it was like I don't know. It was
Like
weird.
bright?
Yeah, like not bright, but it was just like his
Radiant.
like something like say like it's you, but like you just like
Transparent.
kind of like black and white, and then you could like kind of like see through you a little bit.
Like transparent-ish.
Yeah, but it was crazy. Like, but he I didn't see him wearing color. You know, like I didn't see like no color on him or nothing. But and then after that, one time my sister, she went and ran to my mom, said, "Oh, the little boy doesn't let me go to the kitchen."
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so creepy.
And then it's crazy because I saw a little boy, she saw a little boy.
Oh my God. So one time I called it a shadow person because it was just a figure of a thing.
Mhm.
But it wasn't just me. It was my brother who saw it too.
Yeah.
So if you remember the layout of Norma's house, I was in my room and we had our entertainment center against the door. So when you walk in, you know, you would be facing me looking at the TV, you know? So I'm already looking at the TV. My brother George has just gotten home from practice or whatever. And he's going to the kitchen to make himself a bowl of cereal or something to eat. So I'm sitting there playing the video games or something. I'm on my video game chair. You remember those little the rocking video game chairs? And I'm staring at the TV, and to the left of the TV is the door. All right. So you remember that door? It had a glass window.
Which one? The one that
In my room.
The one that you walk in?
At Norma's house.
Oh, I don't remember.
So
but I could tell. I remember there's doors like that, but I don't remember the room had that.
So there was the dining room, there was my dad's room,
Yeah.
and then my room was there,
The kitchen.
the living room, and then the kitchen.
Yes.
So I'm here looking at this TV, and at this doorway there was a glass window there, so I could see this doorway from where I'm sitting, and there was wind chimes there. Remember the wind chimes?
Yeah.
And my brother is in the kitchen getting some cereal. So I see a fucking shadowy figure, dude. It's just a figure of a thing standing at that doorway just watching me. And I get the sense that something's watching me.
Yeah.
So I look at it. And when I look at it, it fucking vanishes that way. It vanishes into the living room, like really fast, like a fucking split second. The wind chimes are activated because of the motion. So something was there, something moved the wind chimes. I saw something. After that, George comes back from the kitchen. He says, "Hey, why were you staring at me making cereal?" I said, "Bro," I turned white. My fucking eyes open up huge. And I say, "Dude, I've been sitting here the whole time. I saw that too. It was a fucking figure." And it freaked us the fuck out, dude. Like nothing, dude. I'm still chilled to this day.
That's crazy.
It was all black figure, dude. It was the fucking craziest thing I've ever experienced. I know it happened because my brother fucking acknowledged it. We were young, so we weren't fucking high. You know what I mean? Like he was just fresh off practice. I was just playing some video games. We were normal kids living our normal lives, you know? And we saw something.
Damn.
And
it's crazy because both of y'all saw it at the same time.
we saw it at the same time, dude. He fucking asked me, and I was like, dude, I was gonna fucking ask you. Like, I'm obviously just sitting here playing my game. I've got no reason to get up. Yeah. You know what I mean? I had already eaten dinner. I was chilling. You know, I'm not gonna fuck with my brother. You know what I mean? And if I was, you know, if I was trying to fuck with him, I would have told him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, I'd have been like, I was trying to throw something at you or whatever. You know what I mean?
Just trying to like fuck with you. Like.
Yeah, or he would have told me the same or something like that. You know what I mean? But he came to the room like freaked out, obviously, because it was the first thing he asked. He said, "Dude, why were you staring at me?" I was like, "Dude, I've been sitting here the whole fucking time." I haven't told
That's
you this
crazy.
story.
Nah, I didn't know about this.
Oh my god.
Someone going after Norma. It's some kind of shit.
That wasn't the first time that happened.
No.
Something else happened where I think me, Jacob, and James were sitting, and I think my brother was there too. It was me, my brother, and Jacob sitting at this dining room table, and then my dad's door, it just started to violently shake.
What the fuck, Adi? And no one was in there?
My dad and Norma were both in there. So we're all sitting down at the table. We just came off a football practice, and we're just chilling.
Yeah.
You know, we're sitting down having a conversation, and then after the door shakes all violently, and the knob is shaking.
Mm-hmm.
After it does that, my dad says, "What?" Because he's laying down in bed over here with Norma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the door's right there. So we don't say anything, you know, because we don't think he's talking to us. You know what I mean? So we continue our conversation at the kitchen table, and then it happens more violently.
What the fuck?
And then my dad fucking gets up, swings the door open, and says, "Who the fuck is doing that?"
That's crazy.
Dude, we tripped the fuck out. I don't think my dad still didn't believe me that it wasn't us.
He probably thought y'all were just fucking with him.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that's what he believes. But I know.
Yeah, y'all
that
know.
he
It's a
didn't-
lot of y'all, yeah.
See, I know he didn't fuck with the door.
Yeah.
I know his wife didn't fuck with the door. Why would they do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there was 3 of us sitting at that table. It's broad fucking daylight, Jose. We're in the middle of the fucking... We just got off of school. You know, we're talking about 5 p.m. maybe. You know? Dude.
That's crazy right there.
Yeah.
Especially with 3 of y'all right there and y'all all saw the same shit.
The doorknob was shaking like somebody was trying to get into that room.
Dude, y'all should have threw some fucking holy water on that hoe.
Bro. Dude. That fucking place was haunted. For sure.
Probably. Fuck. That's crazy. I never after that happened in that first house, I never really saw anything again. Unless one time I was tripping out. I was asleep and then I woke up and then I thought fucking there was these 3 aliens on top of me. Not fucking looking down.
Damn.
Dude, I was tripping out. I don't know if I was just I don't know what the fuck.
Did they probe you?
I don't know, probably. And later on, I don't fucking know.
What do you remember from that?
It
Where
was-
were you? This still Clay Street or what?
Nah, it was over there by when I went to Southwest in that fucking trailer. Did you ever go over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was over there, and then it was weird. Well, it was just weird because I never had a fucking bed or nothing. So my sisters had the bed, and I would just sleep on the
I
side.
never had a bed or nothing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
fucking
for
sad
real.
sack.
And then anyways,
send
that's-
some money to Jose so he can finally have a bed.
No, okay, when I was young. Anyways, I would say my daughters, my sisters, they would sleep on the bed, and I would sleep on the floor with just a fucking pillow or whatever. And then one time I was asleep. When I was asleep, I woke up. When I looked up, I fucking saw. I don't know if I was dreaming or what, but I saw these 3 fucking aliens heads, and then I didn't see their bodies, but they just had they had the fucking oval heads with the big eyes and shit.
Whoa.
And then but me all the time you get scared when you're young or whatever. I wasn't even that young.
Nah, dude,
I was
you were a
probably-
teenager
yeah.
at this point, dude.
Yeah, well say when I was little, I would always if you get scared, you just fucking throw the covers over your head, right?
Yeah, so you did
And then-
that
so I
at
did
16
that,
years
dude,
old?
Dude, imagine you wake up and you see fucking 3 aliens.
Bitch, you were 16 and you fucking saw
Yeah.
3 aliens and you didn't tell me about it?
What the fuck? I thought I was tripping. I probably was.
But you didn't do drugs.
Yeah, but still, it was just what the fuck? I just had a weird ass fucking dream or you know what I mean?
Bro.
Maybe I just saw something that wasn't fucking there.
Bro, go on. Tell me what happened.
No, but that's it.
So you threw
And
your...
then the next day, I was just walking weird.
So wait, you threw the covers over your head and just
That's
went
it,
back to
dude.
sleep?
I went back to
You
sleep.
didn't fucking take
No,
the
what
covers off.
fuck? No,
Oh my god,
Then
I
I
would have
just-
been so scared to keep those covers on.
dude. I just
Did you
fucking-
hear anything after you covered yourself?
Nothing, but it hurt. No, I don't know what the fuck. I just remember I looked up and I was like, what the fuck? And then Like I just covered my head. I'm fucking old. I'm like I was at least like 15 years old.
I know.
16.
Yeah, you were kind of old when
And
you
then-
moved out of Clay Street for sure.
And then so I just covered my head, and then I guess I just fucking closed my eyes, and then I just that's weird though too, cause I just remember doing that, and that's it.
Wow.
So-
Oh my god.
So maybe I always tell people I got abducted. That's my abduction story.
I'm Wow. That's a crazy fucking story, dude. I'm more likely to believe that you got abducted than you're fucking lying to me. You know what I mean? Like
But I'm not saying I got abducted.
I know you're not saying
I'm just
that.
saying that after I put the blanket over my head, then that's it. Like I don't know what the fuck. That's all the. I just woke up the next day.
Bro,
That's
that
it.
blows my fucking mind.
I just thought it was just like a weird shit that I fucking like thought in my head. You know what I mean? Like, but it's weird because I never even thought about aliens. The only shit I fucking when I was little, I would see X-Files and shit, but that was like way fucking before.
Yeah, like in the early 90s. I remember
the
that,
only-
watching that with my mom.
The only time was like when we would see like those shits in the sky. You remember?
I wasn't there
You
for
never
that.
saw it?
I wasn't there. I remember you, George, Vanessa, Jesusa, all of y'all saw something by the moon, but I don't know where the fuck I was, honestly. I was probably down the street playing with my other buddy at his house.
Yeah. It was weird. I don't know. It was like a rocket or it was something, but you could see like it just like it's floating and then it just fucking takes off.
Yeah, I
But
remember the description that you all gave me, and I know you all saw it, but
yeah,
I wasn't there for that one.
yeah, that shit's. But too, I'm just like, oh, it's just fucking shit that you see. Like I'm not even thinking about nothing, you know. It's just like
To me, it's gotta be something though, dude. You know, like these are things that everybody has reports about. You know, it's not even just. It's almost a meme. You know, like people from everywhere have stories about aliens or seeing objects in the sky or even abductions. That's a little more rare, but or actually seeing something like aliens or something. You know, like. There's a Manhattan thing. There's Vagina in South America. There's a fucking
dude, they said in the West Side that there was a fucking UFO like by 36th Street just fucking hovering there for a while.
when was this?
No, but like this is what my mom told me. She's all like, yeah, when I was younger, they said that there was a UFO over here,
Wow.
and then
I bet we can find that in the newspaper clippings.
probably not.
Maybe.
Imagine they just probably it's all fucking Hispanics over there. They didn't give a fuck. They're all like, oh shit. They fucking go and believe about the lechuza and everything. You know what I mean? Hey, that shit's crazy. Have you seen those big ass fucking owls? They're like fucking
like huge black fucking
they're
birds.
like what? Dude, when I worked at fucking Bill Miller's, you want to be a sponsor? What do you call it? We're all good over here. Nah, what do you call it?
Eat
There's
at Bill's.
Eat at Bill's. He has a wild bill if you like two meats in your mouth. Anyways, what do you call it? There's this fucking ditch, but the ditch didn't have no water or nothing. And then you always walk by there to go to the parking lot before. So I hear everybody, all the Mexicans there, they're all like, "Hey, you didn't see? There's two lechuzas in the fucking ditch." And then one of them can't fly, so the other one's there to protect it. And I was like, what? And then I ended up like going like after work. No, I ended up going like during lunch, and it was probably like 9 a.m. And then there was two big ass fucking owls, white with like black. It was crazy, and they were just fucking there standing there.
Damn.
They're huge, dude. They're like this big. Like
Whoa.
and just in the ditch,
Like 4 foot tall.
like big, like it was crazy.
Wow.
And then we're like, what the fuck are owls doing downtown? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So they're this big, and then they're all like, yeah, and then two that they can't fly during the day or some shit. And I was like, what do you mean they can't fly during the day? They're all like, yeah, well, one's hurt, so the other one's just there to protect it. And then, well, anyways, I don't know why, but that day I had stayed late, and it was probably like 5 gonna be 6. So it was getting nighttime. It would have been when it starts getting night during like 6. So what do you call it? I fucking went back to where the ditch was because I had to go back to my car, and then they weren't there no more.
Damn.
So that's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
But everybody was all like, "Yeah, they're lit chusas, and I was like, "What?" But the things that they said was true. Like when I saw them during like 9 o'clock, it was already daylight. So they're all like they can't fly during the day, and then once it got nighttime, they were gone. That's crazy.
Can't fly during the day.
That's what they said. I don't know though. I don't know if that's like part of their fucking myth or what.
What's another one? The chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Now they say the livestock and the cattle and the goats have been sucked of their life force through 2 holes.
Yeah, that. I remember when I was little, they always had those shits in the fucking flea market. The
yeah.
chupacabra shits.
Yeah, you come see a chupacabra. It's all fucking.
It's a goat, right?
It's
or
a
what
rotten
is it? Like
possum, or I don't know what the fuck.
No,
It's
but
a dog. It's a type of dog.
I remember I saw a YouTube video. They probably had it like somewhere else, but they thought it was a chupacabra, but it was like a fucking dog that had like that mage like Ronia shit.
Yeah.
And then they're all like, nah, they took the sample of it and it ended up being like a dog or some shit. But that's crazy because they do, like in Mexico and shit. Whenever they talk about like witches and then witches being fucking cats and shit, and then one time there's some dude who's all like, yeah, there's I guess it's a story or some shit that there's a witch, and then like whenever she'll want to go follow you, she'll turn into a cat. And then one time, like the cat that they fucking burned it or some shit.
Damn.
Because it was they're all like, oh, there's a witch, so they fucking killed it and burned it.
God damn.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's like a lot of stories. I don't know. They're real. Fake.
Well, see, that's another weird thing is like we tell these stories and they survive time and they continue on. Even our kids know these stories. The notion of a witch, the black cat, the familiar, the notion of a dragon. You know, why does that exist? And why does it exist not just here, but all over the world, all at the same time, all different depictions. The Asians have their dragon, the fucking South Americans have their dragon, the Mexicans have their dragon, the fucking, you know what I mean? Everybody has some sort of different notion of a flying serpent. You know, did those exist? You know, if so, then, you know, what if they actually... What if they did exist at some point, you know, and there would be no remnants of it? You know, what if their bird-like fucking bones didn't make for good fossiling?
Yeah, they just fucking deteriorated and shit.
You know what I mean? Like, if you gotta imagine you're a fucking flying animal, you're gonna have hollow bones. You know, I mean, I don't know. I guess who's to say that even the fossils we find today are the only ones available? You know, what if there's some even further under the ocean, you know, from different times, you know, even further underground.
Yeah, under those fucking dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All those layers and shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's legends of giants in every fucking place, you know? But where are them bones? Where are them giant bones?
I thought they found some or some shit.
I know we find some, but there's also a bunch of fake news out there too. You know, it's not official, you know, like news or official scientific discovery that there was this other race of beings.
When they publish it and all that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I think, well, there might have been. I know they found a type of being that was a hobbit. Have you heard about that?
Nah, was that like just short or what, little?
Yeah,
or what do you
little
mean?
type of people.
Little
Little
small
fucking a whole race of tiny humanoids. Like during the time when humanoids were competing for survival, you know, because there's different kinds of humanoids. Like we are the humans, but humanoids in general, like other primates that also evolved along with us. Like we're talking about, you've heard of, what's the one that we always talk about? The fucking Neanderthal. Yeah, you've heard of that.
Yeah.
You know, that was a different type of humanoid. You
that's
know,
the ones that they always talk about, though, right?
yeah, you know, that's the one that's
the main one.
It's the main one people talk about, the Neanderthal. There's more though. There's different types of humans, basically, because we are a species.
Like species, right?
Yeah, species. You know, it's like a whole different species.
It's like fishes.
Like fishes,
like
yeah,
they have all those
exactly.
types.
but for some reason there's only us left. You know what I mean? Like
We're the
whereas
ones that survived.
yeah, which is weird. You know, it's like we killed off all the rest. You know, but
Yeah,
like
I don't-
different species of birds.
I don't doubt it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Cause like it's like it's in us, like the biggest fucking ones survive.
well, some of some of us some of us still have Neanderthal genetics in us. So there's actually some crossbreeding there as well. So that's one species we were able to crossbreed with.
Damn.
Yeah. Now, what I was talking about earlier was, so we know that there was a dwarfed human, like a smaller, like a hobbit type
Yeah.
humanoid. And so I think there could have been a larger one as well.
Probably it's just fucking like there's like a lot of shit out there. Like I think I've seen that one where they said there's like 4 feet people, or that's why they're all like, oh, maybe you don't know, like that's why they're saying like people were aliens or shit like that. And then there's that one where that, what is it, the Anunnaki, and then they said how they fucking put their genes into other people to fucking, they made them like there were some that were dark, so that's how their side was just all dark, like Africans kind of, and then there's other ones that were like fucking like all white, so that's how they will brand them like, hey, those are mine. Like,
Yeah,
it was
so
weird.
That's the work of Zachariah Sitchin. He put out multiple books about this self-translation that he acquired, that he said he taught himself ancient Sumerian, and he was able to translate.
Is that the black dude? Is he black?
Zachariah Sitchin?
Or no?
I don't think.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
a different dude then.
I don't know who it is. Zachariah Sitchin. He's the author of all these notions about Anunnaki, and they came over here from their planet fucking because
They wanted our gold, or
they
some
wanted
shit,
our
right?
gold because they want to put it in their atmosphere so they can control their temperature, and
They needed all this shit. That's why they had us mining and shit.
yeah. But I mean, you got the technology to travel planets, and you're over here fucking mining a different planet for gold. I mean, wouldn't you just be able to change your weather? You know what I mean? Why don't you be able to just create a weather changing machine? We're already seeding clouds in our sky. Like you're telling me some advanced species, some advanced Anunnaki wouldn't be able to just kind of turn on the clouds?
Yeah, but they were saying that it was for like minerals and shit, right?
Minerals, because they needed to control their
Planet.
planet weather. The temperature is suffering from global warming or what have
Yeah.
you. So what they want to do is they want to put the gold inside the atmosphere so it reflects the sun rays. It's like, all right, cool science fiction story, bruh. But when you think about it logistically, you're fucking retarded. Just make clouds. Clouds reflect fucking sunlight just fine. You know what I mean? Guess what? They're actually whiter than gold. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of okay. So the planet's hot. You know what I mean? Drop a big ass ice cube in the ocean or something, dude. What are you talking about? Like, there's a lot more. The plan to put gold in the atmosphere, it almost seems Looney Tune-ish. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking? There's got to be a better method.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you thought of, was to throw gold in the fucking. I get it that you don't see it as a valuable resource. I get that. Who cares about that point? Scratch that. The idea that you want to throw metal into the atmosphere. There's lighter metals than gold. You know what I mean? Aluminium is lighter and it's more reflective.
What if that's just what they said? They're just fucking coming in for the gold,
Right? They're
You know what I mean?
actually coming for our souls.
They're all like, that's the story that they said to everybody, but they're fucking really just taking all the valuable shit.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. The whole story's dumb.
I don't know.
When you break it down like that, like they're
'Cause I
doing
don't-
doing all this for gold.
Because I don't remember why, like, when I was listening to I don't know, it was a podcast or some shit, and the guy was speaking. I don't remember why they said that they were getting all those minerals and shit.
Yeah, well, the idea was to shoot it into the atmosphere because their planet was getting too hot and they wanted to reflect the sunlight. But if their goddamn planet is on an orbit of which almost mirrors Halley's Comet, except it only comes every 5,000 years, then what sun are we talking about here? You know what I mean? Because then we're talking about a rogue planet that hits our solar system and then goes somewhere else to some other sun. Doesn't fucking make sense.
I haven't gotten that deep into it.
Yeah, well, they say that it has an orbit that gets close to our planet every like 5,000 years or 12,000 years or some stupid amount of time, which means we're talking about a rogue planet. We're talking about a planet that doesn't have a sun, you know, because there's no sun within our location that's close to us that's going to be close to us within the next 5,000 to 12,000 years. You know what I mean? That's
So they'll most likely like freeze or some shit.
Exactly.
If it was
yeah.
a planet
If
like
it was
that.
just a rogue planet traveling in space, then they would have to have figured out how to survive being a rogue planet. You know, like they don't have a sun. What sun is keeping them? It does not make sense.
Like they don't orbit around a fucking.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I haven't read Zachariah Sitchin's work because I don't need to. It kind of just seems like a really cool fairy tale, a nice little sci-fi story. Like I fucking love sci-fi, so when you talk about cool stories, I'm down to listen, and I'm willing to entertain. I love Star Trek, so I'm gonna entertain any fucking sci-fi story you got. Like, and I love the Anunnaki story. That one to me it's one of the better stories.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like, okay, it's a sci-fi story, but it doesn't make sense when you break it down. Every plot to every sci-fi episode has some dumbass hole that you can kind of plunge right through. And this one seems like it has a few of them.
Few hoes.
Yeah, just a few. You know,
I was trying to look if it's the same guy. But.
Zachariah Sitchin, he's the guy who created all the work about the Anunnaki. So whenever people talk about, oh yeah, the Anunnaki, they're talking about Zachariah Sitchin's work. He wrote like, I don't know, 8, 12 books, some stupid amount.
It can't be him, is it? Oh, you haven't seen him, you said, right?
That's Zach Galifianakis.
I was all like, that looks like that dude from. That looks like that dude from fucking,
Hangover.
Yeah, I was all like,
It is in fact him. No, I don't know what the books are called.
But the dude I saw, I think he was like on Joe Rogan and shit.
Yeah, no, a lot of people talk about the Anunnaki, but every time they do, they're referring to his work. You know, because it's all his
He
work.
has the layout, like he did the main layout or what?
Exactly. But when you talk about Zachariah Sitchin, he basically taught himself ancient Sumerian. It's like, okay, hold on. What do you mean? You're going to teach yourself a dead language, bruh? You know what I mean? Okay. What degrees do you have that say you can do that? None.
Wait. Him too. I think he was with that Neil deGrasse guy, no, that wasn't him. Neil deGrasse, that's his name, right? What's his name?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
deGrasse Tyson, whatever. Yeah, him. He said that he's never taken like psychedelics or nothing because he feels like it's gonna fuck up his head. Is it him or is it? I think it's the other guy. Somebody said that shit.
We're talking about somebody saying something about mushrooms.
Yeah, like psychedelics and shit.
I don't know, man.
Who the fuck was it? I can't remember. But anyways, yeah, because they were all like, I guess they got like so much knowledge and shit that they don't want to like fuck it up and like they think that isn't a fucking lose it or something.
Like destroy his brain.
Yeah, something like that.
Get off your high horse, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Nah, I don't think it was
You
him,
heard
though.
it here first, Neil deGrasse Tyson. You're not that important. You know what I mean? Try you a fucking hero dose. Be a fucking man about it. And then watch the stars and then meet the infinite that is God.
Nah, he looks like a guy that he'll be fucking like doing different drugs.
What, cocaine?
Doing something.
Cocaine
dude.
in his asshole?
Probably fucking straight.
Intravenous
straight to it.
cocaine to the asshole.
Straight to it. Blasting off and shit.
Blasting off. Blast off.
Blast off. Get off. Get everything off. Anyways. What do you call it?
I'm gonna come.
But yeah, man, that's the only thing I hate. I don't know his fucking name, but yeah, that's the main one. I would see that they were talking about the Anunnaki and all that shit. even like older people, they fucking talk about Anunnaki.
Yeah.
I was doing like some when I was working for painting for like a couple of months. There was this older guy, and then he was like in the army or some shit, and then but now he paints, but he was like 60 or probably like 65, already retired and shit, and he was like talking about the Anunnaki.
Yeah, them baby boomers, they love a good conspiracy, man.
Oh, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? When they get home from their painting jobs and their fucking bullshit HEB jobs, doing whatever baby boomer jobs have, they still, whichever ones are left. Yeah, they'll sit there on their fucking YouTubes, and they all have the Facebook now, so they get to fucking swiping now, dude. They, you know, like, recently I was, had some old man fucking talk to me about TikTok, and I was like, bro, you shouldn't be on that. That's bad for your brain. Like, what's the matter with you, man? And he's like, I just, they introduced me to it, and now I know I shouldn't do it, but I'm on it anyway. And it's this boomer who's just lost to it. And he's just like, he doesn't give a fuck either. He's like, fuck it. I get home, I'm just gonna fucking
scroll
all fucking day, dude.
Hey, you get lost in that shit. I'll be there fucking seeing stupid ass shorts for like hours, dude. Like,
yep.
Like just sitting there fucking just going next one. By the time I know it, an hour went by.
Yeah. I purposely don't do it, man, because of the brain fog that you get after, when you're doing it, and then somebody grabs your attention, and they're like, hey, and they're like, I was like, oh, hey, what's up? And they're like, hey, something, it's like, oh shit, my attention's, the duties that I have as a father, they're being neglected because of this stupid fucking box. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like, you don't realize how much time has passed and exactly how bad that is for you as a person and or the rest of your family if you're neglecting what it is you need to do. Now, it's a rare event for me, like very rare, because I'm barely on it. But when somebody does, catch me down the rabbit hole and and I get pulled out of it, it's very disorientating, to get pulled out of that hole. And it's like, oh shit, what was I doing? Why was I doing that? I feel guilty and shamed.
I don't. That's bullshit. Hey, that reminds me of like this guy at work. He's all like, man, I have so much anxiety. I don't know what to do or whatever. I was all, dude, I had that when I was younger. Like whenever like they had, like say like you're put in a situation and then like you're like, fuck, you're like overwhelmed.
Yeah.
That's how I've gotten like overwhelmed. And then like at my other job when I would have to like kind of like run the dock, and then like you have all these receiving shit and they all come at one time and you're like, fuck, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there's no one else there to fucking like kind of like guide you or whatever. So like I was all like, dude, all I did was like take a deep breath. I drank some water and I said, all right, which one am I gonna fucking do first?
Guide
like,
me in.
And then when kind of he's all like, no, but I have this anxiety, and then I don't know. I was all, dude, stop being a little bitch. Yeah, but I don't know, dude. It's just
that's
like
what it is, man. It's bitchness, dude. It's contagious. It's spread across our children. It's taken over a bunch of fucking generations. It's straight bitchness, man. They've poisoned the masculinity of society and American youth. It's having a negative repercussion, especially on, going back to fucking jobs and shit. It's like labor, you know what I mean? Like, it's affecting the economy too, because there's less good ideas being created because there's more bitchness.
they can't even like think through nothing, like think nothing out. You know what I mean? Like look for a fucking like solving it.
Yeah.
Like you'll be like, all right, I feel like this, but why the fuck do I feel like this? Oh, all this shit came at me at once. Is fucking all right. Take a deep breath, fucking get this shit over with. That's fucked up, because that's how I thought life was. Like once you're hit with something, like all right, like fucking get over it and fucking keep going. But and then when I've noticed, like later on, like right now, like a lot of people are like they'll fucking stay stuck at that fucking certain point. Something happened, or like they can't get over it, so that they're just stuck there. Or they're stuck with that feeling, and I'm like, fuck, like. I just thought like, hey, get over it and fucking keep going, because no one's gonna fucking help you out. You know what I mean? That's how I always fucking saw it. Like, who the fuck's gonna help me out? No one. Fucking keep going.
Yeah.
Or you think someone's gonna help you out, and then they fucking like, that's a big fucking like bummer that like, all right, they didn't the people I thought was gonna help me out didn't. So you just got yourself. Like if you're over here fucking be like, oh, I'm fucking overwhelmed with this and that, like, dude, like fucking get whatever the fuck you gotta do, like break it down, fucking get it over with, and just keep going, you know.
Yeah.
But I've noticed like nowadays they'll just like not a lot of them, because I seen some like there's these guys, they're like 20, 21, and they're brothers, and they got this crazy because they got like the old school mentality. I guess maybe because from their family or some shit, but they'll just be like. They'll be like, man, a lot of people right now, all the fucking young people are like bitches. Like, they're just like telling me, I'm like, dude, they are. And then he's all like, yeah, and usually I can't even fuck with them because like they're just like fucking all sentimental, or you can't talk to them like certain ways.
Yeah.
And then like we'll be just fucking around. I'll be like, man, like just like, you know, like shit you say on the job, like, hey man, you suck, or like you fucking, hey, they moved you or what? I was like, yeah, because you didn't fucking do that shit right, or you know, like just
Yeah.
bullshitting. We're just bullshitting, and
Busting
then, like,
the balls.
Yeah, and then like with other people, you can't do that because you gotta watch out. They gonna fucking send your ass to HR or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like that's what I noticed. And then like there'll be like some managers, they'll be like, hey, go replace this dude because he's overwhelmed. I'm like, what the fuck you mean overwhelmed? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Get buckle, fucking dig in and fucking finish it up.
They
you know?
even this crazy. They even have some meetings and they'll be like, hey, anybody gets overwhelmed, just meet a manager and like have a talk with them. And then they'll have like some fucking places where you could go sit. That's crazy, right?
little safe space.
Yeah, like, dude. But I guess, you know, and then people fucking take advantage of that shit. Like they'll be like, oh, I can't do that, or I don't know, it's fucking out of here.
Yeah, I mean, if you create a place where people can take advantage of it, then people are gonna take advantage of it. You know, and our society's moving towards a place that accepts more of these loopholes, like the whole transgender bathroom things. You know, we got men's going into the women's locker rooms, and in sports, you know, you create this opening where it could be taken advantage of, and it's gonna be taken advantage of. You know, what's the old saying? You give an inch, take a mile.
They take a foot. You give an inch, they take a foot. Or
They
some
take a
shit.
mile.
A mile?
A mile.
Oh,
You
some
give an
shit.
inch, they take a mile. That's the saying.
I thought that was my ex. You give an inch, but she wants a foot.
Oh,
Nah, just fucking around. You ever see this? I'm just fucking playing, right?
God
I just played,
damn.
man. I just played.
Oh, fun. Yeah, you give an inch, and they take a mile. That's the saying, and that's true. You know, if you allow anybody into the girls' bathroom, then you will have some perverts in there jacking off.
Yeah, it's
You know,
crazy.
if you allow some fucking sissy shit, like, hey, if you get overwhelmed, there's this little safe space, then you're gonna have some people taking advantage of that, making it harder for the more dedicated, more loyal, more conscientious employees, and that's only going to drive them out of the workplace. That's going to kill morale, and then guess what? Now they're looking for a different job elsewhere, even if it means getting paid less. You know, they're going to find a job doing something that they enjoy, or with
Even
less.
if it means not having a job.
Yeah, even
They'll
if
be
it
like,
means,
fuck it, I ain't gonna have a fucking job.
yeah, I mean, shit.
It's like dude, it's crazy because where I'm at, they have like different like spots where different managers like take care of, right? And it's always like one manager's against this other one, and then that one's against this other one, because they all like one's looking over everybody, and it's kind of like telling them, hey, y'all not gonna finish. Well, y'all. They'll be like, oh, y'all not even gonna like kind of like down talking them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where the fuck's the teamwork at? Like,
Yeah.
they're supposed to be like, hey, all right, go do this. Y'all behind, go start doing this. Or sometimes it's like they're trying to sabotage each other. Cause like they'll switch out like people in different areas, and they'll be like, look, this guy's not gonna be able to do it because he doesn't know how to do it like I do it. You know what I mean? And then like they'll send like the people that don't work that much, so like trying to sabotage them. Like, all right, you're gonna fuck up today. You know? Like, it's crazy. And then, or if not, like, they'll be like, oh, they're way ahead. They gotta slow down. And I'm like, why the fuck are they gonna slow down for? You still have to get everything out, right?
Yeah.
Usually, every other job is like, hey, knock everything out, and then so we could have it all done, and then fucking, what do you call it? And then you could like chill, not chill, but like we won't have to worry about that no more.
Hmm.
And over there is like, all right, you need to have this certain amount, like this certain amount at this hour, this certain amount, and you can't be over.
Hmm.
That's weird, right?
Yeah.
I would think like, hey, just knock everything out, and then if they get like backed up on the other side, just fucking like send a little bit of help or.
There's some dickery afoot for sure.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And then there's not even like I'm saying, there's no teamwork. Like if they would have more like, hey, do this, do that, and then like so everything would run smoothly. You know, like they don't even fucking run. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the bigger you get, the harder it becomes, especially when it comes to have everybody aim towards the same goal. You know what I mean? You have a self-serving attitude when it comes to these big things. It's like, no, what matters is my bonuses. What matters is making you look bad so I look better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why I've noticed a lot of things like say like when I used to have the other job, like you do everything, and then whenever like I would teach somebody to do the shit I did, so whenever like everything will come in, they know how to take care of it.
Yeah.
And then the other people, they'll be like, hey, he's gonna take your job. I was like, well, if he's gonna take it, he's gonna take it. You know what I mean?
They'll
I'm
move
like,
me up.
Yeah, or like whatever happens. And then I'm all like, but me, I'm teaching him because what you call it? Once something comes in, I know like he knows what to do, and then we'll knock that shit out. You know?
Yeah, there's a notion in the trade of plumbing where the old school plumbers, like the plumber that I learned from, he had it real hard because his master plumber didn't want him to learn anything, and his master plumber was hoarding the information because he was worried about the youngin taking his job. You know, so the guy who trained me, you know, he didn't have it easy, you know, because back then that was the norm. You know, you give the apprentice the bare minimum and that's it, you know, because you don't want to help him any more than you have to. And that was the thing, you know, they held on to their secrets. That's why I'm the master and you're the apprentice. You know what I mean? But he was a part of the generation of plumbers that broke that cycle and started teaching their apprentices the proper way because they didn't want to be like their masters. Yeah. So, you know, I had a great education in the field, you know, from all the plumbers I learned from. And that's the way it was for a lot of kind of the people that have come up in, you know, the last decade that I've been learning in. But the older plumbers, they're still stuck in their ways. They still kind of do their own things. They still do some hoarding and shit like that. So that's still a prevalent thing, you know. And especially when it comes to bigger companies, man, you don't just hoard information. You also, you know, take credit for it. You know, take credit for work and shit like that. And that's where it gets real ugly, you know.
And it sucks because I remember like whenever I would just knock shit out. And I'll be like, they'll be like, oh, I gotta do this paperwork, and I'll be like, all right, just go do it, and I'll just do everything. And then later on, they'll be like, I'll hear them giving them a compliment and be like, hey, you did real good today or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm the one that, you know, I took care of it, and you just were in the office because like, hey, I told you.
Thanks, boss.
And then what you call it, they're like praising this dude, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, you know, like maybe they see it, maybe they don't. But then one time one of the managers. Like I was cool with them. He's all like, "Hey, you know, like when you're working or whatever, sometimes you think they're not watching you, but they're watching you." And I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" But I'm like, "Is that like a good thing, or is that like I fucked up bad? You know what I mean? Or like, is that like saying like you're doing a good job and don't worry about it? They know, or not like, hey, you're doing bad and like, hey, they're seeing that you're doing bad. You know?
Yeah. I guess you could take it either way. You know what I mean? But depending on how he delivered the message, the context, and like
it was just weird. It was just like normal. Like it wasn't like if I was in trouble, or it wasn't like if it was like, hey, you're doing a good job. It was just like, hey, whenever like sometimes just remember that there's just like even if you don't know it, but they're watching you. And I'm like, or maybe it was like a fucking like watch out.
There's a warning.
You know what I mean? Like. But I was like, I'm not doing nothing bad, so like, what the like? Wow. What are they watching? You know, like, or they're out to take me out. You know what I mean? Like maybe they were, cause over there at that other job, like they're like always like, hey, watch this dude because he's gonna watch him mess up and then we're gonna get rid of him.
Damn.
Like I would hear shit like that.
They'd be looking for any excuse because we don't like him. We don't like the cut of his jib.
It's something like maybe they don't get off to him or some shit. But like I was always trying to be cool with everybody. But like you know how sometimes like people just don't like you. Or I don't know why. Like just out of like no reason they just don't like you.
Yeah.
Dude, there'll be I was seeing like other people like get into it. Even at this job, like they'll be all like, "Hey, why you keep singling me out?" Or why like are you just like trying to give me like that kind of energy? Like you're trying to make me like leave or what? Like you're trying to like give like they're not trying to fire you, but they're trying to get rid of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, dude. But me, I'm always like, I just come, I do my job, I do it good. You know, like you do give like your full effort or whatever, like. But and then once you start seeing other people not giving any effort and like they just fucking like get by, it's like what the fuck, like
Yeah. And then you don't get appreciated for all the extra that you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's always unfortunate, but
But it happens to everybody because anyone that even tries to work or whatever, they'll be like, "Yeah, they didn't even say." Like sometimes they'll say like, "Hey, thank you, everybody," but like it's just like a blanket. You know, it's just like a fucking like shit. You know, people are gonna say like it'll be cool like if like somebody like it. They did it to me before, but not at this job. At the other job, where they'll be like, "Hey, man, you're doing real good." You know, like and it feels genuine. But other times, like it's just like they're a robot and they're just had to say it. You know?
Like,
And you could tell the difference.
Yep.
Like I'm all like, all right, whatever.
This
like,
is an official thank you.
or not as messed up. One dude became a manager and then he's all like, he never said nothing or whatever like the whole day. And then another manager's all like, hey, this dude didn't talk to you. I was like, nah, for what? She's all, oh, you're getting written up. And I was like, what? I was all, for what? And then she's all, come over here. And then we went to her little fucking laptop shit. And then she was looking and she's all, oh, it's not written up. It's like a thank you for you helped us out last time.
God
and
damn.
They're all like, what's the name didn't tell you or what? I was all, nah, he said that. And then I was all, nah, he never told me nothing. And then he's all like, oh, he was supposed to tell you. And then I was like, oh, all right. She's all like, nah, just thank you because it shows on the system that you did something extra or some shit.
Wow.
I was like, oh, all right, cool. And then later on, I told him, I was like, hey, they said you were supposed to tell me something that on the computer or whatever. He's all, oh, yeah, but I was too busy. I couldn't tell you. I was too busy. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
so he didn't tell you then?
Nah, he still didn't tell me.
Damn. Hey, well, from me to you, both muchos thank yous. Hey, no, that's fucking retarded. Like, that went from a conversation about a write-up to a conversation about a thank you. Yeah. It's like, oh, I scheduled a thank you. It's like, how fucking stupid is that? Well, you might as well just said, I'm going to email you a thank you. Right. Like, what the fuck is the matter with you? How?
It's weird. Like, I don't know. The thing that just threw me off was just that they said I was getting written up, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's...
I was already like, I quit.
Yeah. I would have been like, you can't fire me.
I was like, what the hell did I do, man? That's crazy.
Damn, what a way, dude, to fucking tell somebody thank you. It's like, hey, let's have this conversation about a write-up. Oh, no, yeah, thanks.
And then, I don't know, that's just fucking weird.
I would have been like, hey, well, can I talk to HR now about almost getting written up for fucking thank you?
Dude, even HR, dude, they're all iffy. It's weird. It's just like, I think if you come off, like, if they like you, they like you. But I've been seeing, like, all the time, like at this job, like, if it's a male, that they won't like you. They won't like you until they need you and they know that you could do it. Like, you could be cool with them and shit, and then they'll be like, they'll still like treat you kind of weird until when they know like, hey, this dude's good at this, and then like you keep doing it for them. You know what I mean? Then they'd be cool with you.
Yeah, I never had a job with like an HR department.
Yeah, I never did either. Oh, I probably had an HR department, but I never fucking thought about like, oh, let me go tell them that they said this. Yeah. You know what I mean? I thought it was just like Like, oh, they're talking shit. They're talking shit. You know, but they're not supposed to talk shit at work. And then so, dude, one time where I worked at, they're all like, "Hey, if y'all don't want to work here, we have these stack of fucking, what is it called when people
Applications.
Go? Yeah, we have this stack of applications and more. So if y'all don't want to work here, y'all don't have to.
Damn.
And they're not supposed to talk to you right that are they?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if it was just because
It does seem like intimidation.
If it was nothing but Mexicans, I think it's because it was nothing but like Mexicans and shit working there. So, but I didn't think.
So you thought that there was undertones of racism?
I don't know what it was. I just know that they were talking shit and saying like, "Hey, you don't want to work here, then leave." You know, that's how I got it. But now thinking like if they would say that at any other job, that's like kind of like fucked up.
Yeah,
because it's like, hey, y'all not even worth it. Y'all just leave. Like we could just cover y'all. Like,
if y'all were all like real cool, then y'all could have probably organized a walkout, and that would have been a fucking huge problem for them. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, well, fuck that. You know, actually, we do have skills that are acceptable elsewhere and that are transferable to pretty much every trade. Every trade needs some sort of delivery. You know what I mean? And I mean, so there's obviously not a union aspect here in the South, but up north, there's a lot more unions.
Oh yeah.
Now, as a journeyman plumber from Texas, I say fuck the unions. You know, because we don't fuck with that.
They say you gotta pay that or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta pay union dues and.
But just because if anything happens, they got your back or some shit.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shit all kind of benefits you get for unions. In some states it's good, but here in Texas it's not good.
And then they get to retire and shit. No.
Yeah, you get all kinds of benefits for sure. But here in Texas, there ain't. You know, there's a few unions, but I don't fuck with that. You know, you then become locked into a position where you could only get union jobs. You know, or something like that.
That'd be a little bit better, don't know? Like.
Not if there's no fucking union jobs down here, which there aren't.
No, but I'm saying like if they had union jobs here.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, because, I mean, we'll see. They say that it's there for, you know, to protect the rights of the employee, you know, to make sure that the union has got your back, you know, and if the employer tries to do anything, then the union has your back, you know. But there's already laws for that. There's OSHA, there's laws, there's all kinds of, you know, things in place to protect the employer from, I guess, putting the employee in a position they don't want to be in.
Oh, then yeah, that's probably like just OSHA, right? Like
OSHA is a big one. Definitely the occupational health and health standards. I think that's what it's called. The Better Business Bureau might have some stuff, but just the notion of the union, it's just not highly praised here down south. That's a Yankee notion.
Because over here we all run wild and shit. Or what? Do we run wild? No, there's more.
We run pretty wild. But I think there's also like a socialist kind of notion to it, which I don't think the South really fucks with. You know, with the fact that you pay union dues, they all pay into this kind of.
Oh, like taxes and shit.
You
like
know,
we have the no tax shit, or what was it called?
No tax on tips.
The federal shit, right?
No
federal tax.
No federal tax.
Yeah, and over there they do.
Oh, they do.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think everywhere else they do except for Texas, or there's other places, but I don't fucking know. But I know that's why a lot of people want to move over here because of taxes and shit.
Huh. That's interesting.
Maybe that's why.
Like a lower tax rate is what you mean. But yeah, so that's just me just kind of going off the cuff of my perspective of what union is and how the South kind of views it. Just this light that's not a non-favorable light. You know, we don't take kindly to those.
Mostly all the South, right? Or what?
Yeah, what do we got? Florida, Nevada, and New Hampshire,
I don't know.
South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, and Wyoming.
The ones that have no income tax.
All the free states. You know,
Yeah.
all the fucking live free or die states. The fucking pistol toting,
Right? All the ones that fucking
flag wielding.
The Cowboys. We the Cowboys out here. Dude, did you see you don't even watch fucking sports, right?
No, David. David's not here.
It's rowdy. Yeah, the Cowboys
Dave's not here.
the Cowboys quarterback got spit on. Like they had an altercation, and then it was just like after a play or some shit, or I don't know, it was before even the first play or some shit. And then the other team, the Eagles, there's one dude talking shit to the quarterback from the Cowboys, and then like I don't know what they were saying or whatever, but you just see the Eagles do spit right on his chest.
Damn.
He
He's
spit-
fucking hawked the loogie
Yeah.
on his bitch ass.
And then he got thrown out the game.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I seen them like shit talk or whatever, but never fucking something like that.
Did you hear about that basketball player who's fucking I don't know, something about laundering some shit, planting trees.
What the fuck?
You hear nothing about that?
Nah.
Millions of dollars.
What is like he was supposed
Kawhi, not
Kawhi Leonard?
not Kawhi Leonard.
to? Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
Some fucking guy.
And then what? He was just doing like a scam or what?
Some shit, dude.
Like he was saying that he was planting trees and keeping the money.
Something. I don't even know, man. I can't even tell you, dude.
It's like here whenever they plant the trees by the highway, I'm like, why the fuck they planting trees? It's gonna obstruct the view and everything.
Yeah.
And then like especially when you're merging into another fucking like on 90, like what is it on 90 and then 35 merges into going to the west side.
Uh-huh.
And then what you call it, like they'll fucking put trees right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck you put trees right there? You can't see the fucking people coming.
It's for all those fucking hobo encampments that they have springing up all over fucking everywhere.
Well, I think too they put the trees because they probably get like tax money off of that, like planting trees.
Yeah, but to put them on the side of the fucking road like that, just
No, they're just putting them wherever the fuck they have spots. Cause even right there on fucking like Joe McMullen, they fucking put a shitload of fucking trees, and I don't know if they died or what, but I haven't seen them like grow that big. But those don't even matter because there's not that many fucking roads that merges together. But that one right there, the one that's from 35, like you're coming from like 35 south, and then you're going to fucking the west side, like to 90, and then the other one that comes from 35 merges with fucking that one, and there's a fucking right in the middle. There's a fucking patch of trees, and they're like, "What the fuck? Is there someone coming or not?"
damn, I gotta check that out. That's
Speed
so
the fuck
retarded.
up.
God damn.
But yeah, there's a lot of fucking places like that where you're just like, why the fuck there's so much fucking random trees?
Well, I bet they're gonna become a problem. I bet the city's gonna end up regretting it.
I'm telling you, they have to be getting money out of it or some shit, like some kind of like deduction or for like, you know, like environment shit.
Yeah.
Like, so it could be, they're saying it's more trees for the air or whatever, but oxygen, but it's really like they're just getting like some kind of deduction or getting money from like energy shit or I don't fucking know.
It's that fucking green new scam, bruh.
The green.
The green.
Go green?
Yeah, go green or. But now you go green, you go broke. Just like if you go woke, you go broke. You know? That's why I think we should change the podcast title to something more salacious.
Like what?
I don't know. Two spics and a mic.
You're going all fucking.
It's cool, man. We're fine. Trump's in the White House. We're good, man. We're fine.
They're all saying that he's gonna die and shit. That he's getting all fragile.
No, man. Even if he does, we got JD to live on the Trump legacy.
JD.
JD Vance, brother, or your vice president.
I don't even fucking know.
God damn it, brother.
I'm not in the loop. I'm not in the politics shit.
You're gonna say you're not into lubes, not into various lubes and lubrications.
That's just natural fucking.
Natural saliva.
Yo,
Damn.
like the
Haktua.
the Haktua girl. That's
Damn.
fucking rowdy.
All right. Well, with that, let's close up.
All right, go for
Hawk
it.
Tua. You got any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. My final thought is gotta spit on everything.
You gotta spit on it.
Yo,
Spit on that shit.
you don't know what you're spitting on, but you gotta spit on it. All right.
Okay. That's all you got?
Yo.
Okay.
For now, that was my last thought.
Okay. No, all right. You know, it's your first final thought. Okay. It's all right. Not bad for your first final thought. My final thought, I'm going to talk about the longevity of the human population and how the American people need to just spit on it and get on that fucking dick.
Start popping out them babies.
Start popping out them fucking chitlins because America, greatest country in the world. We need the greatest population, and that can't happen without babies.
That's why they're fucking getting all the immigrants over here the right way.
No, fuck that. Oh,
Hey,
yeah, right. All the judges.
I don't even
Did you hear
know.
about that?
No.
Whatever. We'll talk about it
Yeah, that's all
in the
different.
next episode of We Regret This Already.